Hello, it's me. The guy who's not completely ready. Hey y'all. Okay. Let's pull up Discord. Guys, I'm a little fucking tired right now. Oh, interesting. What? I don't like that. Something has happened to my Discord. I can't quite describe it. I am not a fan. Hey VGI, what's up? Where you been? I have to close out Discord and reopen it. Because it's having a moment. Also, VGI, please, just Nick. You don't have to call me Zalis, it's fine. I would prefer it if you called me Nick, I should say. Yeah, well, I am tired. I took a nap after work and it did not help. As always, let me know if the audio is okay. And I can adjust that as needed. Cool. Okay. That, everyone. Hey guys, it's time for another stream, and this one is also secretly an entry in the bracket, which is still going on. I spelled bracket wrong. I've gone too far. We're gonna move past it. Okay. Come watch some Digimon Next Order, which historically has been the more chill of streams and better in general. Okay, hope to see you there. I should link to this. I can always tell when ENIAC's not ready because he doesn't post it immediately after. For a point, okay, Nick, it's fine so far. I think I'm just chilling, waiting for my son to finish eating so I can go do some gameage. I wish I still had this game. It's good. If it goes on sale again, I definitely recommend grabbing it. It's one of my faves. Would recommend. Copy. That should work. I think. Okay. Should be ready to go. As ready as I'm going to be, anyway. So I got really worried because I saw that the last time I played this was in April. And I was like, why the fuck would that be part of the bracket if this was in April? Hey, Red, what's up? Hey, Sid. Does the X evolution work between these two? Does it, like, pick a random DNA Digimon? No. It's kind of decides ahead of time. And one of them will just Digivolve to make up for it. I got real scared, but it turns out, no, I did record the last part and I kept it, so that's good. Currently trying to plat this, I'm dying inside. What's your last plats? I can tell you, my least favorite trophy in this game is not the card one like people would think. It is actually much worse. It's the, what is it? All the Coliseum competitions sucked. That one was actually secretly annoying. And then, look at it, I platinumed it on the anniversary a couple years ago. Look at me. And then it was the Prosperity that was rough because of Dark Dramon. And then the raised 200 types of Digimon really got me. I didn't like that at all. Tamer level and Digi cards, I guess, were kind of annoying too. Honestly, this is not an easy platinum. Oh, I'm glad you said 200 Digivolutions. I fucking hate it. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not like it's not hard either. It's just so much grinding. If I didn't love Digimon, I don't know if I would have platinumed it. But you know, we're here. So, I don't remember what we have to do. There's currently still some Digimon in the wilds that need to be recruited, and some story stuff to be done. Eventually, I think I might have to recruit certain people first. Hey Sid. Hello pals, fun fact, Next Order is my only platinum. Is that true? Why have you not platinumed more games? The joy of platinum is one of the few things that breathes life into me in this world. Digimon, yeah. Flashy Digimon in a House of Bunny Resort seems like he'd be rich. Checking lots of invaders from another digital world, an infinite cauldron. Things are getting crazy. I don't remember that part. Okay. I do remember vaguely remember Platinum Newmon. I don't remember what we need for him. Did I get Omnimon and Alphamon? That's what I'm actually curious about. I'm also trying to figure out if my Digimon are dying or not. Keep hearing random sounds. Fuck, Digicards? Someone say Platinum? Yeah. A game I have Platinumed, I promise. I'm out of money. I'm always out of money. Why am I so broke in this game all the time? Yeah, I hate doing Platinums. How dare you? Maz, lead the stream. Be like Digimon World 4 and exit. You're not worth it. I don't know what to do here. I guess I should raise happiness where possible. Bonds? Okay, here we go. I don't know why I did that instead of just feeding them the normal way. Oh my god, I never remember how to feed you fucks. Obligatory hello. Obligatory hello as well.
Okay.
That said, fuck no, Digicards wasn't the worst. It was the Tune Digivolutions. Absolutely. You know why? Because I was doing the Digicards from the very start. Like, I knew it was going to be a thing, so I was actively kind of looking for it. Between those and between just trying to max out all of the buildings, I got Digicards without much problems at all. So, hard disagree there. Old chum. If Digimon World 4 got ported to PS5, would you plat it? No. I plat games that I like. I don't actively plat games I dislike. With, like, a very few number of exceptions. It's been on the back burner for the past 3 years, watching the streams you've done. Convinced me to try it again. Hey, I'm glad. It is good, I think. I like playing the game. It's just, you know, the whole thing. Let's go to the Dimension. Because I want to vaguely check which of our Digimon are here. Or which ones we've recruited. I don't remember the maps for all of these, so forgive me if I get lost. And then, let me see. If I had a plat, I'd probably have it. But I platted? No. Okay, I'm just catching up. Sorry, guys. Hey, so my vacation started today. And I started it the only way you can, which is by napping. I napped for about an hour and a half before the stream started. Did not feel satisfying. I kind of figured that would do well. I didn't know if I'd kill him, though. And now they're just bullying them. But yeah, it's a good start. I still don't know if Crimson Gallantmon is supposed to have just like a white brick as a sword. I feel like the sword's broken though, but I can't prove it. Nick would have it too for the bragging rights? No, I wouldn't. There are certain games I like bragging rights for, because if that was the case, I'd have the Dark Souls plat, but I don't, so. Check and mates. Yeah, cool. I did want to ask this, because I've been kind of low-key about it. Is everyone enjoying the round 2 of the bracket so far? Is anyone even, like, still invested in the bracket because it's been too long? These are actual pieces of data I'm trying to take into account. Because I think the bracket's a good idea. I don't know if I implemented it well, though. If I can improve this in some way. I forgot the timer went through the battles, too. I need to be better at just, like, smacking these dudes down. Also, in particular, I'm watching for the game audio, if it's too loud or too quiet, so do speak now or forever hold your will if it's too loud or quiet. I don't really have a good gauge for it. Nice one, boyos. Alright, you can't because you're both angry or whatever. Not had the chance to check them out yet? Oof. That is real feedback, though. Thank you. I did swap up Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually lost, but it was one of the ones that we ended up doing again because of dropping Digimon World randomized out of the bracket. But I changed it up and went with the Platinum for that because that's what I've been doing. Been doing the been platinum or going for the platinum hunting for that one, which I think is a good idea. I think that'll get some good views and give me a chance to keep playing that game. If I'm being perfectly honest, I just like playing it. But then it does mean I can't play it off screen anymore, which is also kind of a bummer. Oh, he's good. Thanks, Flames. Gallimon Crimson mode arguably has my favorite finisher in the game. Love the huge shining beam. Always a big fan of huge shining beams. I went to that school of hard knocks. I don't think it's a thing. What am I talking about? Remember to say connection terminated at the end of this fight. It is vital. I would argue mandatory. Speaking of him, he's just in the fucking air. There you go, bud. Oh, this fight's gonna take a while. I don't know if, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna charge fast enough. Yeah, I just need to focus on Omnimon now. God, I hate how they charge theirs so much faster. Bastard. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get through this. Come on, Omnimon. Attack. You have so much speed. Yeah, that wasn't good. I didn't time that right at all. I'm really hoping that I can actually make it through these fights. I think I have to fight Armageddon too, don't I? Isn't that part of this? You bastard. Have a good stream, y'all. I got plans tonight. Hey, Soup. Sorry you can't make it, but we'll see you later. I do hope that you're available next week for the anniversary stream. You're going to hear me say this a lot, guys, so I apologize in advance. But hope everyone is ready for the anniversary stream in 1 week from today. It'll be a 24-hour stream with the possibility of drunkenness. If certain monetary goals get reached. They're a little stricter than they normally are, so we'll see. Stream notification working okay? Soup just donated. Did he? I didn't hear it. Huh. Is the audio muted? Oh, you know what it is? I can't hear it because my headphones aren't in. So this. I should be able to hear it now. That might have just been on me. Shut up for us at least. Oh, yep. There we go. What are you? $15. Oh shit! It was the Omnimon one too. Can't make the stream tonight. We'll keep up with VOD. Cheers, Digimon. Next order. Thank you, Soup. Also, I'm just gonna say this is a blanket thing. If you guys like donating and stuff, you should maybe wait till next week, because we're a week out. Compare Gallimon, Crimson Mode, and I'm going to Alter B's finishers easily WB. But again, thank you, Soup. Sorry that I didn't hear it pop. That has been rectified. I'm gonna replay it so I can hear it, because I forget that I have that technology. Yeah, there we go. That's the good shit. At least turn it down.
They Digimon together to become.
It's still funny to me. I really don't want to find the day when that's not funny anymore. I'll be there for anniversary CL next. See you, Soup. Enjoy your plans. Learn them, dude.
Use this.
Can you just use your fucking special, guys? What's going on here? It's kind of annoys me. Like, just one of you, at least. Yeah, there we go. We have the technology. Alter B's got a pretty clean finisher, too. That's all it took. Hey, a speed chip. I'll take that. Hey, guys, look at the timer. It's like the sex number. That was fun. I forgot he spoke like a bug, which is pretty funny. I'll try and give him items. So they look a little beat up, actually. Oh, I didn't even give them both health. Whoops. Yeah. I don't know that I needed to give them all that, but I'll do it anyway. Oh, hey, it's just you. Okay. HP and MP stolen. Did she bring him to 0? She did. I just healed them. That's so mean. Also, I guess I'm missing most of the Royal Knights. Huh. Or maybe I have to do this first? I don't know, that seems weird. I think I know where Omnimon, Alphamon, and someone else are. I think they're in Logic Volcano. I don't know if they're like there at a specific time. Truth be told, I don't remember a lot of this game. Seems like an impossible thing to do during a pandemic. Phone in sick. Oh yeah. You gotta work during the anniversary stream. You had the opportunity though. You could have just been like, no, I don't wanna. I'm just kidding, Sean. You're fine. Sean, you're also not working for 24 hours straight, so I think you'll make it. Ah, these guys again. I'm not fighting it for money, cheats. He attacks during evolutions, I don't allow that. There he is. Doesn't look nearly big enough in this game, but there he is. I also almost feel like he looks too smooth. Like, I feel like the real version is more like jagged. So these fights are really good for stats, because they'll beef your Digimon up. But what they're not good for is item usage. Did I even hit him? Oh, I did. Shit, he hits like a truck. I don't like that. Please no, sir. Wow, this is gonna suck. Good, good. This is great. Having a great time. I have to try not to waste all my items. Alright, Omnimon, it's on you again. I wish I could still EXE with Super Megas. There's a solid point. I'll be there for some of it. Yes. I will be streaming for as long as I can. We're going to try for 24 hours, but we saw how that fucking worked out last year. So, I'm not going to promise anything anymore. Here we go. Double finisher. This is not going to kill him. Yeah, I feel like I'm not crazy, right? Crimson Omnimon's like weapons are supposed to be gold or like yellow. I heard that noise and I was like, did I take him out? What? Excuse me? Hello? Oh, do I have remedy discs? Okay. I just never used them. Almost out of MP, that's good. Super happy that my my items are pretty much going to go immediately to healing item. Shit. You bastard. I'll give you a full regen. Oh good, I gave it to the wrong guy. Awesome. I wasn't paying attention for sure. Wasted one of those very important items. Good. I'm so glad. Give this only to... Actually, let's give him a defense plug-in. And let's give him an attack plug-in. In theory, these should be the same. We'll see if they are. Oh, god damn it. Nah, his sword is normally just white stick. That can't be true. Crimson Omnimon? Is that what I said? Guys, I'm flustered. I'm almost losing. Oh my god. It just keeps going. I'm not going to get another super attack, I don't think. Unless I like really focus Omnimon. Which I guess I can. Oh, come on, guys. I'm going to do better than this. I'm going to do a super move soon. It's been too long. Okay. We're so close. Oh my god, they're almost dead again. It does bother me that there's no, like, full heal equivalent in late game. Because these are not cutting it. What? No! It's a forbidden technique! I can't use items during this technique. And it dots me? You bastard. Okay. One more. One more. Putting it all on the line. Alright, let's see. Crimson Yellowmon's holding down the fort, though. He's a tough boy. That was a lot. But again, some good stat boosts. Some decent money, too. And I learned Gigawatt Laser. You are strong, I am satisfied. Clear Dimension M, return to the city. But at what cost? Oh, hey, Sarita. Don't they also show up randomly in the dungeon after recruitment? Yes, but I thought they always, if you had enough, they would always guarantee like 6 of them at the end. And then, I believe in Japan he is called Diablomon, but they often couldn't call him that somewhere because of copyright. That's true. Diablomon's Diaboromon plus Diabomon. I do think Diaboromon is one of the more creative censorships, I guess. It's still a pretty cool name. Like Diablomon's obviously better, but he's not really like it's not like a devil Digimon, so it's not like it makes sense. Some of the Royal Knights give out lots of money, so it evens on the item usage if you come across the right ones. Yeah. Hey Shark, what's up? Shark, what are you platinuming right now? And then Crimson more are from Pure Lights. Oh, okay, it is right. Okay, cool. It really doesn't look right, like at all, but that's fine. I guess I could do more of those, but they're not passing time, which is my goal is. So I think at some point I am gonna have to look at I'm gonna have to look at a recruitment guide because I do not remember where everyone is. I gotta go back to the fucking shop again. Diaboromon looks like a demonic bug to me. Yeah, sort of. I just mean like there's like Daemon, which is an actual demon, and then there's Diablomon, which I'm like I don't. One of you should be called Diablomon. Yeah, model doesn't do it justice. Also more translucent in the show. Yeah. My guy. I need items, and I... Boy, I sure could go for a portable potty. I guess they gave me a good amount of money. Enough to restock, anyway. And have some scratch left over? Alright. Creepymon is a criminal dub name, though? Agreed. Working on DBZ Kakarot? How is that game? As a non-Dragon Ball Z fan, it went mostly under my radar. I think we can go to the other dimension. Let's see what's over there. What's their health? It could be better. And Bully. Oh, Bully was a great platinum. I don't remember. So you don't have, do you have to collect all the rubber bands for Bully? Because I did it. I have the platinum. I don't remember if that was part of it though. And I never got to use it. I know that much. Logic Volcano has 2 Royal Knights, if I recall. It's been more than a year since I last played. Yeah, same. Who wants to be the who wants to be our sacrifice? And pull up a guide. give us tips and tricks. We need to update the platinum tracker. Shark isn't even on it. To be fair, Shark was mostly flying under the radar because he's not super active in the Discord, which is fine. You're entitled to your own life, Shark. But it would be criminal to leave you out of that because I know you've gotten really into platinum hunting. I like to I forget. Are you the one who said that I introduced you to platinum hunting? Because if so, I've created a monster and I really can't let you pass me. So kindly submit and stop. Digimon was a stupid name change. Remember them changing Lilithmon name? I can't remember. I think they went from Lilithmon to Laylamon. No, not Laylamon. It was something. Lilithmon's name change was definitely stupid because it didn't change it that far from what it actually was, but to the point of where it wasn't worth changing. Confirm. Sean hates sea lives. I hate you because I hate you? That's fair. Oh. I'm currently trying to play through Last of Us 2 so I can understand the memes. And mostly just because, like, I'm not super interested in Last of Us, but I still don't really want it spoiled for me, so I guess it's on me to finish it, I guess. Carlos happened to purchase it, so I'm going off that. It's fine so far, it's just more of the same. I really just need to accept I just don't like Naughty Dog games. But I will say, going in with zero expectations, going in like, I don't care about this game, kind of makes it better. Because then when things do surprise me, I'm like, oh, okay, alright. Look at you, Last of Us. Most kids would never get the second piece of references with Lilithmon. That's what I mean, where it's like, did this need to be censored? Are there a lot of fucking kids going, oh, it's Lilithmon, like the devil, like the evil? Hey, Zero, what's up? Layla is also a biblical reference. Isn't Laylamon also the name of Lalamon's third form? Your channel, Nick, got me into it. I was always curious, but never did. Ah, shit. Look at me influencing people. Does that make me a social influencer? But also, am I in trouble? I'm influencing young, impressionable minds. It spoiled for me, but I didn't even like the good one, so I doubt I'll even play the second one. Finally, someone else who speaks my language. I thought, to be fair, I think all the Uncharted games are like solid 8s. I don't know that I think any of them are my favorite games or even worth replaying in my opinion. For me, for my personal tastes. Last of Us was similar, where I wanted to replay Last of Us to see if I still didn't like it. I got a little bit into it. But even after beating it, I wasn't a huge fan. Part of that was because Carlos kept spoiling shit left and right when we were playing. Because I was working a lot at the time when it came out, and he wasn't. And he just burned through the game and eventually passed me and was like, wait till you get to this part, wait till you get to this part. I'm like, shut the fuck up. So, I think that contributed part of it, but we'll see. Budget Lilymon? Oh, right. I mean, you say budget, I just call it, I think of it as like an alternate version. I do think Raramon is better than Palmon, design-wise. I will now be taking questions. So you're Nick. I see. You have this look of someone who saved the world could have. Show that power to Omegamon, the one who governs the end, and Alphamon, the one who governs the beginning. If that was true, why didn't Omegamon talk first? Or what, shouldn't it have been reversed? In this battle, our power can end your adventure, or your power can give rise to a new adventure. You're gonna go down. Jack and Crash, we're good. I really got the Uncharted Last of Us. I don't really count Jack and Crash as Naughty Dog games. I know that sounds weird because they're Naughty Dog games, but the studios that made the two of those are vastly different. So I wouldn't really even... Oh boy. I'm not doing as much damage at all. So that's good. I can't... Wow, I'm still not doing... Oh, wow. They're destroying me, is what's happening. And it wouldn't let me do any items. Okay. I might just let this happen, to be honest. Because I don't think I can save that one. You're not going to death the EXE, are you? You guys are too beefy for that.
Please, wake up.
Oof. I was not ready.
Hey,
I am sorry to both of you for very probably shortening your lifespans. I just didn't know what to do with you. Maybe use some of the defense plugins. I use the what do you call it? The universe Unity plugin or utility, the one that does both of them. And they still got their shit pushed in and we're doing no damage, so they're just not strong enough. Oh shit, I didn't realize I got this when using the Mega Partner Instant Balls to Alter B. I don't think I've used Alter B in this playthrough. I don't think I really used them in my other playthrough either. Okay. Alright, so those two are out. They're a bit too tough for me. At the moment, anyway. Let me see. The gameplay of Last of Us is so boring that it makes me not care about the story at all. I'm sure the story is good, but I don't want to sit through a crap game to experience it. That's kind of where I feel like it. Like, the gaming's not terrible, but it's just, like, so fucking slow for the sake of, like... for the sake of, like, lighting and, like, camera work. It feels like they really wanted to make a movie and they made a game instead. We're good and they're really good. Yeah, old Naughty Dog and New Naughty Dog are different breeds. Look, The Last of Us 2 spoilers just to have a laugh as somebody that doesn't give a fuck about the games. Yeah, Crash and Jack were also more gameplay and story, while Uncharted and The Last of Us are kind of like, yeah. Use some defense plugins. That's my biggest issue with Naughty Dog games. Actual movie games, it's not even a meme. Like, if that's what you're going for, it's fine. Like, I'm sure there are some people who are like, this is a really good story, I like it, and they don't really care about the gameplay, but I find it really, really makes it a slog to get through, so not a gigantic fan. Carlos described Last of Us 2 as someone tried to make The Last of Us after watching it and failed for the most part, so we'll see. I'm not going to knock the game because I haven't played it. But in general, I'm not normally a huge fan. So, does anyone know what I have to do to get to the story beats to progress? Because I feel like I should. I feel like I should have seen more of that. Can you just like? Can you guys just like? Stop fucking eating. I don't have the food to feed you.
you hungry?
But yeah, I'm not gonna knock it yet, just because like I do want to actually play through it and form my own opinion, not just like read spoilers or watch it, because obviously those are different experiences, especially since they put so much time and effort into making sure that the story is told properly. I have no idea, and again, if we get into spoiler territory, Maz, I will demote you and then ban you. Not ban you, but I'll time you out. It did feel like the first game had a story that didn't need to be expanded upon, which makes it kind of weird. Oh, I got me some colorful meat? Look at that. What do I have for junk I can give you? That'll work. Check the menus for ongoing quests. I did. As far as I know, I'm wrapped up. Unless that thank you is him being like, thanks for meeting me out here. Yeah. And that's it. That's the last update I have. Yeah, weird. Link up the big talking points people were talking about. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, Maz. You're doing a lot of research for someone who's not playing the game. At this point, just play the game. You've already spent just as much time. For real, who wants to be the brave lad and look up a guide for next order? I can do it, but then it's a lot of me being silent reading and not being entertaining, which I don't think the goal is. The reasons the story was wrapped up. I mean, the story was wrapped up until they were like, but we need more money. Oh, it's you, Nick. Didn't expect to meet you of all places. Me? Chaosmon asked for me. Me and Chaosmon go way back. He might be willing to cooperate with us for the sake of this world. Yes, I'm sure of it. Come on, Nick. Let's go and persuade him. Oh, I forgot. We can get blast mode. Let's play the game, make your own mind up. PS4 game type of money must be crazy. Yeah, that's true. Miles, get a job. I need you to get a high-paying job enough where you can donate to streamers. That's the whole point of raising you on this channel since you were like 16. We've talked about this either last week or the week before. I'm playing the long game. I want all of you to become successful and then slowly bring me up with you. And a job in 4 months. I have been very gainfully employed to the point where it's a lot. I was very busy. Load on fucking barrel times right here, yeah. Lend me your help. What's wrong? First, let me name myself. I'm Mega Gargomon. Wow, what a crazy name! You picked the right one. You start Digimon from the other dimensional digital world. That Digimon is Rust Tyrannomon. Drove him up just before he annihilated our world. His destruction was not about it. Our fierce battle, we drove into a dimensional rift. We broke through it and came to this world. I chased after him just when I was about to finish him off. I found myself in this world. Where my energy runs out. Please, take him out. Left to his own devices, he may destroy this world too. I don't know that he's that strong. I should destroy that Digimon before this happens. While I am happy that they added Metal Tyrannomon and Rust Tyrannomon in this game, it does feel weird. Like, I feel like that's not his, like, canon line, if that makes sense. Phoenix Spawn, Hercules, Tyrannomon are also in the dungeon normally. I think I got Phoenix Spawn, I'm not sure. Still getting emails from work, even though I'm on vacation. I'm going to have to change those notifications after this. I checked the platinum list on Bully. It didn't say about collecting it. And then gotcha. Pouring out for the Master Tyrannomon. Master Tyrannomon is just Dark Tyrannomon, but bigger. I don't know if these really worth pouring one out for. I don't know if these that interesting. I'm just going to marry an old woman, push off a cliff, and give you half. Don't worry, thank you. That's all I really asked for. Oh, wait, Nick. Look, someone's erected a weak electromagnetic barrier. We've got to get through here. Maybe if I just break on through it, I'll go first. You follow after me. Well, thanks, I guess. Can I take these guys on yet? The fact that they don't join still really upsets me, but that's fine. We've been waiting for you. Do you know who we are? Blackie. That name doesn't suit you anymore. It didn't suit him before. You're right, Blackosaurus. Also, now we're the strongest of all. Maybe we should come up with new names. We've been training like crazy since last time. After risking life and limb and pushing ourselves to the brink, we finally evolved into our current forms. Today, we finally bring our long struggle with you to an end. Everyone will know we are the strongest. Two things about this that really bother me. I don't think they ever attack you as Omnimon Zwart, which seems like a missed opportunity. And I don't think they join the city. So they just seem like mostly a waste of a distraction. Which sucks, because there was so much potential with this story. Alright guys, I've done 2 attacks. Maybe don't fucking jump on me yet? Just maybe? Alright, let's not kill Omnimon. Seems very rude. Hey, speaking of Carlos. Oh my god, really? Is this what we're doing today? Okay, just making sure. We're spamming. Okay, got ya. You don't want Omnimon to live. He offends you for some reason. Knock him down again. This is bullshit. Okay, so we killed one of them. Dude, stop. You're clearly cheating. Color swaps don't join in general? I know color swaps don't, but this seems like if there was gonna be an exception, this would have been the one. And it just feels like wasted potential. I'm gonna end this in a way that embarrasses you. Ah, they're both fucking... God damn it. Oh, he got stronger too. Okay. He did and he didn't. There we go. Just jealous of one for Omnimon, I know, right? Good old Blackie. And his pal Blackosaurus. Yeah. Yeah. Considering you fight them like 8 times. There's one last hope. Oh, wait, no, shit, here it is. It does happen. And it's Omnimon's Wart. Oh, do they fuck with you? Okay, that's funny. Okay. That just, just seems like such a weird misdirect. Honestly, missed opportunity. Can't believe my favorite Digimon after Digimon doesn't join the city. Who's your favorite after Veedramon? Also, I like that this random fucking Metal Mamimon is stronger than those two. Okay. Keep on going. I like that I don't really have to worry too much about healing, because they'll just heal as they walk. Favorite yellow Veedramon? Put some respect on his name? That cannot be your favorite. There's no way. I refuse to believe that. You play this game again? Hey, Joe, what's up? Game's good. I know it sounds weird to say. I don't know which game is the most replayable. I don't know if it's this one. Redigitized might be more replayable, just because there's more like fun shit to do in it. But I do think this game is still very good. It's probably still my favorite Digimon game. I don't know, it just there is enough endgame, it just doesn't feel as satisfying, if that makes sense. There's a lot of the cool Digimon that you recruit at the end, they just hide in the Dimensional District, which kind of seems like counter to the city building mechanic. Red Digimon greater than Yellow Digimon. Brave and controversial take, my friend. Who the fuck cares about red or yellow, to be honest? When were they ever featured? Convince me to care about them. I do think Redigitized is easier to jump back into. This one is a bigger game, so it's slightly more daunting. Not that it's bad by any means, just different, I guess. Watch out, guys. This guy might destroy the world. Look at him. Doesn't he seem like capable of destroying the world? This world and human? I mean, Restauranomon is okay. I think it would have been cooler if they added, like, Mugendramon, if they're going to go this... Because he just looks like store-brand Machinedramon already. Oh, he's actually tough. Whoops. Okay. We're going to go big. Hey guys, do me a favor. Can you actually deal damage to him? Thank you. Preesh. Isn't Survive coming out this year? Yeah, we'll see. Survive was getting delayed before COVID, and it's been mostly radio silent since then, so I don't think so. Or rather, I wouldn't count on it, is a better way to put that. It just seems like it's kind of more of a possibility. Survive isn't real, it's a fever dream. Like Shin Megami Tensei 5. Man, I really want Survive, though. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It seems like it'd be really up everyone's alley, for the most part. Did he just counter me? I definitely used my special first, you bastard. Oh, it didn't do damage because we were trying to do our specials. Get wrecked. He needs another Mega? I agree. I don't think they should have gone the metal route, because every Digimon already does that. I think they should have leaned more into the dinosaur route for Tyranimon's line. Rebooting. Wait, what do you mean? My memory banks. Oh, crazy. Oh, I don't remember anything. I guess I'll go join the city. Great, we have a giant robot amnesiac joining the city. What could go wrong? Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. There's not enough actual mega dinosaurs. I agree. And there's something below. I see. Then Barry catches your attention. Another trap on the ground gets you. An elaborate trick. Does someone know I was going to come through here? It can't be. Hope I have enough items for this. I assume that both of these fights are going to be very taxing. So I might not do them completely, because I don't think I have the items or the stats for them. Oh, there he is. I'm looking for this guy forever. Can you take this fucking letter that I've had?
Who are you? What do you want?
I have a letter from Stingmon.
This is from Stingmon? Let's see here. Oh, this guy. Hey, what are you looking at? I'm not crying. You're crying. I came to Infinite Cauldron and lost track of time exploring. I forgot about this friend that worries about me so. What a blunder on my part. I have to thank Stinkmon for worrying about me. I haven't seen sunlight in a while now. I'll go to the city where Stinkmon is waiting. I'll leave the exploration of this area to you.
I can't do that. I'm actually doing damage to my throat. Please stop letting me do those voices. My favorite thing was when I was recording next door, and I could tell whenever I did that voice because the audio would spike. It was always funny to look at. Oh, I don't know if I can take Chaosmon yet. I probably, maybe. Tamer's useless. I need to look at that. We have some. I only have 2 more utility plugins. And I'm worried if we have to do 2 fights back to back, it's going to be a pain in the ass. But I'm going to go for it. It can't be that much harder than the Rosemont fight, right? Most Ultra Mega become machines along the way, which is a shame. Yeah. Huh? That's Chaosmon, or stay away, Shine Greymon. That's. You see that, Nick? The darkness particles are the same as when I was captured. That's right, Chaosmon's life is in danger. Who in the world did this? No good. I'm stuck in this trap, but I can't sit back and do nothing. Oh! Ah! Oh, we get an animation and everything. Cool. You know, I always forget about Shine Greymon. His design's not bad. In my head, it's like a little bit too busy, but when I actually see it, it's pretty good. And Shine Greymon Burst Mode is pretty great. I really do like his design, even though his wings were not done justice here. What? Power. Power's coursing my body. Okay. Pretty sure this is just one and done? I thought you had to fight Shine Greymon, then you had to fight Chaosmon. You got free this legendary power. I never thought I'd be lucky enough to gain it here and now. Yes, how lucky for you. What the? Oh, more. I imagine he laughs like Morgana in Persona 5. Chaosmon? Magnificent. The creation energy you possess truly amazing, Shine Greymon. What? You can still talk? Traps? No, don't tell me you were behind them all. That's right. In order to be the strongest there is, I need energy to maintain this unstable form. An extraordinary amount of energy, just like the energy created in burst mode. This I can leave these dark depths. I can even take this world of my own. Ho 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 ha. Nick, please, you must. Ah yes, this one was outside of my calculations. Nick, was it? Yes, you human. Didn't expect you to come all the way to Shine Greymon. Something, fight. Best thing about Shine Greymon Burst Mode is that it gets rid of the stupid fucking knee spikes he has. It's almost like they couldn't decide on which form they wanted to go with, so they were like, let's use both. Alright. I was a little worried I didn't get that off in time. But I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, although that didn't do very much at all, and I hate this move. A lot. I'm a little concerned now. Can you not, though? Have you thought about not doing this because I can't gain order power this way? Sure, boy, I sure would prefer it if you didn't, though. Oh, I thought that was one of my moves. Did he really just use the same attack on both of them? Okay. It's going very slowly. Ugh, I hate this fucking move. Kind of wish we got the Vmon Armor Evolution instead of Digimon, Yellow, Gold, and Regular. I agree. The Armor Evolutions are highly underrated. Or underutilized is a better word for it. That's one of the only good things about, oh, what's it called? That's one of the only good things that, Digimon World Data Squad does right, is that pretty much every Digimon in that game is an Armor Evolution of some kind. Which are usually very underutilized. No. The end of it caused him to move the aim it was shooting from, so the animations accidentally hit your early Digimon. That's what I thought happened. Not a big fan of that. Please stop. So why does it keep affecting Omnimon but not Gallantmon? Oh, fuck off, dude. You're such a jerk. I don't even have time to heal. I think I might have done that in time, so they're not going to take damage. That is a clean attack, but also ignores Chaosmon's shield completely. Not his shield, his sword. Alright, let's see what this does. I'm not even looking at Chaosmon's help. I'm too busy looking at my own. I hate that sound, because it sounds like I beat him. But I clearly didn't. Ah, fuck you. I really don't want him to kill my Digimon. That's the big thing, because I can't really rebuff them that easily. Okay. I keep pressing buttons and ruining my order. Need MP. Oh, there's so much micromanaging in this fucking fight. Oh, can you not, though? Does that move only hit one, or was Omegamon outside of his range? I really don't enjoy this. This fight is going on so long. I've barely done any damage. Shout out to Rapidmon being super iconic in the anime, only ever showing up in Digimon World 2. Rapidmon? Is he in Digimon World 2? I didn't know that. Or do you mean Golden Rapidmon? Oh, Ragermon. I read it wrong. Yeah, it's weird. There's a couple choices they make of Digimon that don't show up again that's really weird. I know, Next Order Decode has some fan favorites that make a return, but I don't know too much beyond that. Truthfully, I've tried to stay not that up to date on it, so that A, I don't have expectations for it, and B, I'll be surprised when it actually comes out. God, stop. He's throwing these moves off back to back. I actually hate it. If my Digimon could just attack in sync, that'd be really good. Really help me out. I need to just focus on one. Or I would, but fucking this move just breaks everything. I can't use items and I can't use order power. I hate this. Such a bastard. He spams it too. I can't even see my health to know if they need it. I do know they need MP, which makes sense. Oh, dude, fuck off. The storm of friendship. Ragemon is a cool design that they just don't use. I agree. I'll board this this train. How do you get more stronger MP items? I don't know why I keep using these dinky ones. Stop dotting my guys. It's painful. I hate this. Just please. Just leave me alone, sir. Just this fight has gone on for 8 years. Okay, well, Omnimon's charged. That's good. Just gotta focus on Gallantmon now. Oh, good. He might actually take one of them out. They're not at full health. This game is missing half the cast of Digimon World 1, is it? Like who? Especially with Mameo returning to this game. Oh, that's right. There are a bunch of like regular Digimon that are missing in this game. To be fair, I think Cyber Sleuth had the same problem, didn't it? Where it was missing like a bunch of like fan favorites. Or not even fan favorites, just like Digimon that you just assumed would be in the game.
Use this.
I hate that even with the buffed up attacks, they're still not dealing enough damage. Okay, I guess I'm gonna wait till he uses a special move again. Should probably recover. Oh, God, I hate that move with a fiery passion. Oh, oh boy, I barely made that one. Wish they added more Digimon in this game with DLC. They did a little bit. They added that one. What was it? Matador? What's not Matadormon? The Digimon that like never appears again, but the like half pirate, half vampire Digimon. The Piedmon Myotismon DNA evolution. That was cool. And then never heard from again for some reason. Oh, he's so close. Just die, please. Just put me out of your misery.
Use this.
How are they still doing so little damage? Uglymon? I didn't think it was a terrible design. I liked it. I liked the design. It just wasn't used very well. It's hidden in DLC, and that's it.
Okay. Good hit.
Say, what was causing their attacks to be so weak? Is it just their stats? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Got a good amount of money, though. I learned Warcry. Boy Budamon, what a fucking name. Yeah. How? How did you? I can't believe it. I don't understand. Oh, my power, my ultimate. Power of humans, tamers. Cool. Bye, guys. I think they both joined the different dimension. Chaosmon joined. Enemy technically got Shine Greymon burst mode. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit into the dungeon, but I don't think there's much more we can do here. Or if, I mean, like, even if there are Digimon to recruit, we're on like fumes at this point. Oh, you know what I can do, and I'll do it on the way back, or I'll just like teleport out and come back. Is we can go recruit Mega Gargomon just by talking to him again. I think. I don't know who else would be down here. Frankensteinmon? Boltmon? Yeah. That's a different Digimon. I think Goonimon at the very bottom now. Do I have to fight him, though? I know he's in this game. I just don't remember how to recruit him. Also, shout out to a Goonimon being in this game, but no one... Oh, and Imperial Digimon? Alright. It's Dragon Imperial Digimon, which usually gets shafted.
Over here.
Alright, we'll come back. I assume there's going to be a fight involved there. Oh, you motherfucker. Tell me I don't have an autopilot. Tell me I don't... You bastard. How did I not know? Okay, alright. That's fine. Well, we're not going to keep going forward, that's for sure. Isn't there an Angemon you can talk to that tells you who you're missing? There's Bodemon. Angemon is like strictly... what do you call it? He's strictly medic in this one. You don't have an autopilot? Thanks, JC. Thank you for the up-to-date. Thank you for warning me. Whew. Can you imagine? Also, I think this fight, you do it all three forms, so you need a crackhead pair of Digimon. Great. I mean, there's definitely a couple that I'm not going to be able to clean up until I have Digimon with, like, crazy stats. Which is fine, you know, that's part of the game, but does not make good for a stream, unfortunately.
You hungry?
Are you still hungry? I can't tell. I don't mean an Digimon specifically, I just mean, yeah. It's just not that helpful. My biggest problem with the guide Digimon in both the games is that they don't, like, just go between all possible Digimon to recruit, which is what they should do. So, like, I need Darkdramon, which you need basically a Bancho Leomon to get. So if you don't have a Bancho Leomon, that's an entire generation that you can't do anything with, and yet that's going to be his first suggestion every fucking time. I forget what his second one was. He said Digimon are invading, but didn't really go further beyond that. And there's Platinum Numon, who I don't remember what his requirements are. Am I going to do the Coliseum on stream? No, probably not. Honestly, since this is a second season kind of deal, if I did do this, it would be at most to 200 prosperity. And then after that, I would probably just end it. And then if I eventually wanted to start a season 3, we'd go from the beginning again. That would be the most likely course for this game. Doing grindy stuff like the Coliseum just doesn't really seem like it would be that entertaining to watch. Just a lot of, like, very quick fights. I don't really remember what the rewards are for the Coliseum either. I don't think they're worth it, right? God, I forgot about that. Fuck that Darkmon recruitment. So here's the thing. Other Digimon games in the past have done similar shit. I think Redigitize was very guilty of this, where you need a certain type of Digimon to do stuff. It's not a bad idea in theory, and you can buy the Digivolution item. It's just like the requirements were so strict for no reason. Like, even if you needed exactly a Bancho Leomon, it still felt like it was a lot to go through just to get it. If you're going to do something like that, it makes more sense to introduce him earlier in the game, because then you actually, like, know to look out for him. But he's out of the way and, like, introduced very late, so I think it was poor implementation. But I don't think it's a terrible thing. It's just kind of annoying. I know when I did my stream playthrough, I purposely saved it. Like, it's not hard to get a Darkdramon. Or a Banjo Leomon, I should say. It's not hard to get them. It's just I purposely left it so that I would be able to get them later. Or I would get them on stream. Gotta go now, have fun with the rest of the stream. Thanks, Sid. Sid, I hope to see you next week, and I hope you find time to watch some of the bracket round 2. I guess since there's different people here, are you guys enjoying brackets round 2? I didn't do as much fanfare around it this time. I kind of want to see if the videos would stand up on their own, and I don't know if they are. So I was curious if you guys were enjoying that. I still think it's a good idea. I'm just working on the execution. I think if I do it again, I'm going to have to plan much further in advance and be less of a spur of the moment type thing. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. Because there's still no real stakes involved, but it should be fun. It's fun for me, damn it. Gives me a guidance. A guidance. It gives me guidance, is what I meant to say. Still getting emails. Oh my god, it's not even nighttime. That's crazy. Okay. Kind of just watching the ones I'm interested in. Hope you don't stop doing them if they lose, like Golf Story. Well, that's the thing, though. I can't really determine which ones to go forward with if I don't get good data. I will say, I do recommend everyone watches the ones, even if they're not super, super interested, because I think you might be surprised by some games you might actually like. It's too hard to say. There's a lot of really kind of weird ones on there. Darkmon you fight 3 times. First hand-to-hand, then one with a sword, and then with a cape. Eventually, Leomon just fills all through. So that's what I mean. It's like having all 3 of those requirements is rough. Especially, like, having any one of them. And they're really strict. Like, hand-to-hand, even though Wergarumon is a hand-to-hand Digimon, he doesn't count. And stuff like that. So they really expect you to Bancho Leomon for it. Here's another question about the bracket, and feel free to answer honestly, no judgment. How many people aren't watching any of them? Because they're just not interested, they don't have the time. I will not be offended. It's more of like, it just kind of determines how much effort I put into it. Slowly going through them, run my work schedule. Nice, nice. They said he came to the research district, right? That wasn't crazy. What is he doing here? Also, do I have Metal Garurumon? I think I do, right? Surprised by Golf Story, really enjoying one. See, that's what I mean. To Sean's point, Golf Story is a great game, and I think it makes great videos, but normally people really wouldn't check that out. And they would kind of just be like, oh, weird, golf game. Sun's not out now, doesn't feel good. I don't know what that means. Is he going to have me blow him? I don't... Chat, I'm scared. Okay. Refilling our items again. Because that's how this works. Oh, God. When am I going to break even? Actually, I've got a good amount of scratch on me. Although, that's half of it right there. I don't really have anything good to sell either, do I? Oh, it just takes so much. I've only been watching the channel for a month or so. I just watched some of the streamer vids I get time here and there. That's fair. He gives you happiness during the day while Gabumon increases after dark. Right, gotcha. He gives me happiness. Wink, wink. I see what you mean, JC. Might be worth killing one of your Digimon off so you can do the Black Worgermon training thing. No. One of them will die before the other anyway. Eventually. It's hard for me to get my pep in. Okay, so neither of them are working right now. That's good. Sunrise doesn't, or sundown doesn't work. Just want a fuckload of money as well. I'm aware of the trick. It's just more of like, I don't think it's super necessary right now. Trying to watch them all, but there's probably one or two that slipped by that I didn't get to watch. That's fair. When is your hunt going to be over? Oh, I wish there were some easy ones left to go for. Alright, I'll be the guy. Get ready for the boring me reading off the screen. I gave you guys ample chances, and you said, no, lol. We're not going to look this up for you. What do you want us to, like, actually make it easier to stream? Pfft, no. I'm trying to guess who I actually have, too. So Susanomon and Examon are together. Lilithmon is in a different part. There's a lot in Logic Volcano. Minervamon is a whole fucking thing. We have to go back and forth between her and Dianamon. Kuzahamon, I don't have yet. Do I have Marine Angemon? Think I do. Oh, yeah, I got her. Forgot Minervamon was even in this, yeah. Remember, this would be a nice quality of life feature if we ever get another Digimon game like this. We will. Nick, you ready for next week 24-hour stream? I'm excited. I'm trying to think. I've been like really tired lately, so I'm trying to figure out if I'll be like active enough for it. Especially when you put alcohol in my system. But I think a week off ahead of time will really recharge my batteries. So I'm not too worried about it. XVmon. Oh, right. He's part of the Magmon line. There's really... we are actually kind of hitting a wall. There's not that much I can do. Unfortunately. Well, that does kind of suck. I'm just looking through. What's Platinumon again? Allows you to get the... over Metal Siegmon. Do I have Metal Siegmon already? Platinumon shouldn't be too hard to get. Piedmon? Do I have Piedmon? I should check some of these. Are you drinking in the 24-hour stream? So, normally, the cost per drink is like 25. During the anniversary stream, it's 50, because I value my life. I don't know how much we'll do there. I'm definitely going to try and put limits on it, so that, like, you know, maybe like 1 per hour after, like, so many, so I don't, like, pass out like I did last year. But, yeah. There is a plan in place for that. I think it's fun to try and combine both of them, which will outlive my, my will or the stream. Kuzahamon is part of the, DLC. Gone through the Belfamon quest in Ice Sanctuary? I have Belfamon. Boltmon. Talk to Yokomon. Just, talk to Boltmon about, so there's Boltmon as well. There's a bunch just chilling in different areas. Thanks, Machina. I think what it comes down to for all of them is that I have to get stronger. Unfortunately. Is Metal Siegmon recruited? I don't know how to check this. I think he likes to chill at the back of this area. Right? Am I crazy? Yeah, there he is. Oh, that's War Siegmon. Is that what they meant? Have you gone through the, fixing, fishing for money and then get the stat boosting food plus daily dimension runs post game in a nutshell? Yeah, but that's boring to stream. I don't mind doing dimension stuff too much, but I don't want it to be the whole thing. Oh, I don't think I did Metal Garurumon. Summermon, Absolute Zero, Belfamon, SM, Vidramon, Jessmon, Gankumon, Dianamon's a whole fucking thing, Titamon, Infinite Cauldron, Agunimon, win a fight and he'll join you. Gives items based on how many Coliseum battles you've won, that's something. Dynasmon would be a good get. Chaosmon. What does Chaosmon do? Gives you 1 random ship item. Magna Garurumon is a whole thing with Kaiser Greymon. What was I looking for? Oh, Metal Siegmon. I think he would be in the water area, right? What's that called? Not the Wastelands. Mod Cape. Siegemon, Zudamon, Marine Angemon, Demidomon, Vikemon, Stingmon, Paildramon, Mega Siegemon, accepts Gomamon's request. Metal Siegemon. You can fish Digi-Salmon in Mod Cape. Mod Ship 1 has a fishing spot that works. Save and reset until you get one. Then go talk to Metal Siegemon. He'll initiate a fight. Win, he'll give you the Platinum Poop Medal. Okay. He shouldn't be too hard. You can fish Digi-Salmon in Mod Cape, Mod Ship 1.0. Okay. We're going fishing, boys. Although I should buy some meat ahead of time.
Okay, gather up.
Because that way we can get 2 Digimon, and also fishing is good for money, which will sort of help us. Hey, you know what I'm going to buy this time? Some fucking autopilots.
You hungry? Eat up.
Can't believe you guys are just eating these. At this point, Grind just be able to take on the stronger recruits outside of the same ones you forgot. Yeah, I don't hate it. Like, I like this part of the game, because usually I like training my Digimon to, like, max stats and stuff. You're not the sender. Talk to Biamon. Usually this is all I do. I don't even buy autopilots anymore. Right. I need to buy meat. So what, so is everyone going to be able to make the 8-year anniversary stream? I should say that I'm also going to be streaming, Ghosts of Tsushima and Paper Mario that day, because they both come out on the anniversary day, which is very, very crazy. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do Digimon Randomizer. We're going to try and beat it. I got some other games that I'm thinking of doing too. So the problem with 24-hour streams, not so much problem as just something that needs to be done, is they need to be games I enjoy playing, or I'm going to get bored and like just tank the stream. For a 24-hour stream, I need to like actually be actively into them, which isn't that much of a problem, but it is. Can I not buy meat from him? Can you not buy meat? Shit. I didn't think about that. Done exactly nothing with my life for past 4 months, so I think I canceled some time in my schedule for the stream. And yet you weren't here last week. The 1 week we played Digimon World 4. For 5 hours, Moss. We're gonna go Tsushima on the same day. Which to play first? Good question. I'm definitely gonna start, I think, either with this or with some Digimon Randomizer. I think Randomizer I want to kind of tease a little bit, and we'll put that maybe like second or third. And then I want to play those two. I'll probably do those after, because we might get some people who are just joining for those games, which, you know, happens. Where are you even going? Oh, I'm going to go destroy some fucking Gobrimon. I'm going to go bully. What time are you going to start? Midnight or midday? I'm going to do midday. It's just easier. So it will be noon on the 17th until noon on the 18th. And then probably the 18th and the 19th I'll spend an entire day trying to recover. That's what I had to do last year. Last year I had the worst hangover of my entire life. And then, you know, I'll enjoy my Sunday and Monday off, and then we'll go back to work. And that's the plan. I guess I'll just fight random things along the way, see if I get random mushrooms or meat or whatever. Going back to work, what does that feel like? I mean, we're gonna find out. I'm very grateful that my job was so easily able to transfer over to work from home, to be honest. I know that not everyone got to be able to do that, but mine was pretty seamless. And while there are some perks, like, you know, waking up 10 minutes before your shift, being able to, you know, be in the safety of your own home, so you can just, when you're taking your lunch break, you can just play whatever game you're playing. Not having to commute, those are pretty cool, but I do miss the office. Although my car has been, like, garbage for, like, months now. And I just sort of have accepted it, and I'm like, I don't need my car or anything, so I'm just like, alright, it's fine. I will eventually have to rectify that, unfortunately. Does the vending machines have meats? They might have been in the original. Maybe. Mudcape's not that far, so I don't mind just fighting things along the way. Fighting around the world. Trying to think of what else to play during my week off. I think I'm gonna try and beat Sakura Wars. I don't know how long that game is, but I was enjoying it. Turns out, to make me enjoy a game, just have Tite Kubo design it. The guy who wrote Bleach, wrote and illustrated. That's all it needs. I swear to God, if I get one more work email, I will change these settings mid fucking stream. Imagine being a Gobrimon and these two Megas come rolling along, and then they bully you. Be very mean. Be very upsetting. The only problem is that you get a small percentage of stress every time you do those fights, so I gotta be careful to not overstress my Digimon. What up, Auroramon? At nighttime, you look just like Palmon. Thanks, dude. I don't know how helpful you are. I was thinking of picking up Sakura Wars. Would you recommend it? So, it's tough. I spent a good maybe hour and a half, just what felt like a visual novel. And then it opens up a fight for a little bit, maybe like 20 minutes, and it was good. It was fine. It wasn't like miraculous or anything, but I enjoyed it. And then sort of back to talking and stuff. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I like it enough, but it does seem like it has a slow start. The platinum is supposedly pretty easy though, which is, I'm not saying that contributed to why I bought it. It really didn't for like once, but
Okay now.
but I don't know. Is the answer. I'm still trying to figure it out. I think it's probably fine. It's partly why I want to play more of it. I bought it on sale though, so my if it's not as good, I can be at least I saved. I can say at least I saved $20 on it. Xenoblade 2 side quest to prepare for some stuff in the New Game Plus. Nice. I should go back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I still have it. Moz has said the game is garbage though, so I don't know if I should really go too far into it. Is this Mod Ship 1? Yes. Where is the fishing spot? If you like visual novel games, then I would say yes, it's the bulk of the game, with combat being like only 10%. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Also, I forgot you don't need bait in this. Whoops. It's not so much. It's not like a huge bad thing or anything. It's just, I don't know if that's what I wanted for. Hey, Digi Salmon. That's what I was looking for, right? And I got 3 of them. All right, where the fuck is Metal Digimon then? That went a lot faster than I thought it was gonna go. If I'm being honest. Mod Ship 2. Okay. The older games in the series have TRPG elements instead of action combat. Ah. I actually think I would have preferred that. Not that the action's bad, it's just I like TRPG and SRPG games. Mod Ship 2, okay. Like in the pinned gaming channel on the Discord? What? A Platinum Tracker has been updated in Shark Man. Nice. Thank you for taking charge of that, Sean. Is it fun at least? Is it giving you Excel experience? I will say I've gotten slightly to immensely better at Excel because of my job. I'm not like an expert or anything, but I know significantly more than I did maybe a year ago. Instead of levels, the affection affects how well they perform in battle against seems to gel. That's pretty cool. Alright, where is this fuck? What's the accent that Metal Digimon did? Who were they trying to imitate? I can't remember. It's like, what do you think you're doing, man?
Nice.
Think you just come here, man?
Nice.
Did you even say you're being to excel at it? There it is. I set that up perfectly, and nobody was biting for a second. I was like, what the hell, guys? Come on. It's right there. Gave me Excel experience when I first set up updating each tutorial to do. Yeah, I feel that. Hey, that Digi Salmon, oh, it's Jack Nicholson. I can hear it now. Did you get in the waters around here? Digi Salmon have been hard to find in the sea lately. You fish quite a bit, don't you? Metal Digimon don't play nice with people who mess up the ocean. You got the wrong guy. What, you're feigning ignorance? That's what you're holding on to that Digi Salmon for. You're gonna eat it, aren't you? No more excuses, I've got all the proof I need. Let's put it in the test. If you don't come around here, Digi Salmon population should return to normal. Here's Metal Digimon. Stopped myself for a good minute, but couldn't help myself. But you're not Jack Nicholson? Good point. Can I share something about that? As people know, that's my Reddit username. I don't even particularly like Jack Nicholson. I came up with that name because I was like, oh, people have creative names on Reddit. I should come up with a creative name that eventually will pay off. Like when someone mentions something, then I can pretend to be like that. So if someone mentions Jack Nicholson, I can comment and be like, I don't know what they're talking about. I've only heard good things about him. That opportunity's come up twice, and it has not paid off either time. So I don't even really like that name that much. Oh, what did you say? But if it's not for you, then who? I see, it was my mistake. Just seem in a complicated ecology. Every few years they migrate around oceans on a massive scale. Let's see what's happening. I'm sorry, I've been asleep for a while, so I'm a bit out of it. Sorry, it's hardly compensation, but take this thing I found on the seafloor. Weird. I mean, there's a reason I'm out of it. Ever since I woke up, I'm gathering bits and pieces of info. Sounds like all sorts of things are in motion around the world now. Maybe I should have to float it myself. Sweet, dude. Preesh. I'm actually really excited for the anniversary stream, to be honest, guys. I really do like these, and I like that this one's sort of like low stakes, if that makes sense. Like, there's nothing really going on around it. It's not like, hey, hit this much money and we'll do whatever. It's just, hey, we're gonna have a fun time. If you want to donate, that's cool. They're not gonna do anything if you do, other than get drunk.
Ready?
Sound like Jack Nicholson Digimon musical? I'd watch it. Okay. Tell me you guys aren't, like, about to die. I still have a lot I need to do with you. Okay. Ooh, I got mail. Why? Hey, the X scenario's finally started. It's Rena! Anyway, somehow, through everything, I finally returned to this world. And where is this world precisely? It's your job to find out, my pupil. Guys, Rena's back. We're all good. Everything is right again. Do we have to go fight her? I don't remember what you do with Rena the second time. Wait, Omnimon sleep sitting up? Yeah, because he's so fucking hard-boiled. We did notice that last time. It's pretty fucking funny. I do appreciate it. She always says the weirdest things to me. She's like, what are you? Harvesting some meat? I'm like, yeah, why else would I be here? You literally have fields of meat. Of course I am.
Okay, gather up.
I'm tempted to give them the colorful meat, but I don't think they deserve it. He didn't even take the salmon. Alright, that's fine. Also, that's not a line I thought I would be yelling today. I'm gonna be honest. Did not think that when I started my day today. He didn't even take the salmon! Now she fight her role for Digimon or something after Fetch Quest? Yes, but I think we already fought her. I wonder if when you talk to her this time, it's just literally just her going, alright, it's me, I'm quirky. I'm excited to come work with you again, which would be more than enough for me, to be honest. I'm a simple man. Now we have to go all the way to Boney Resort to get Platinum Numon. And then I don't know what to do. Truth be told. There's only so many options. Oh wait, you're on here. What the fuck? Where the fuck is Rena then? Was that her saying that she like joined the city? I don't know what that means. Weird. I wonder if because I slept in the house it didn't trigger it. Is Rena all DLC? Now that I think about it, was she not in the base game for the Japanese version? That would make kind of sense, but still seems weird to me. Oh, they changed who's in here. That's interesting.
I'll do it.
Oh, I have to challenge him at some point. Okay. Oh boy. I really hate her. What a great voice line. I forgot to do this, by the way. Oh, my Digimon aren't strong enough. What's my daily quest? Digi snakehead fishing. Okay, so I'm not going to do that, but thank you for the offer. I guess we're just going to Bunny Resort. I don't know where Rena is. I think DLC in the Vita version. Yeah, I figured. I don't know where she is. I don't know what to do with that information. We're just going to go without her. Okay, I didn't want to do that, but thank you. Hey, Bonnie Resort. Perfect. I like my free Wizardmon trips. Music in this area is still very dope. It just takes so fucking long to get anywhere. It's such a slog. Oh. So what's everyone's favorite Digimon game? There are no wrong answers. There are, but I'm going to pretend there aren't. Also, what should I get for dinner? Should I get takeout? Should I make something here? Or should I get pizza? I'm leaning towards takeout, even though I had it earlier this week. But I still want more. Because that place near me is so fucking good. Also, it makes a lot of leftovers that I can mix in other recipes. Like I can throw takeout and curry, or with macaroni and cheese, or pasta or whatever. So, cook on stream? People keep asking me that. I'm not that good of a cook. If anything, I would argue I'm a bad cook. I make food that's really good for me, and that's it. Also, I don't really have a setup for that. It would literally just be my phone, and I couldn't stream it. Like, this is a closet. I can't cook in here. This and two. JC, I like that you knew as you were typing it what the problem was. 2's fine. If you like 2, that's fine. It's just I wanted a better 2. That game had so much more potential, and just like some of the worst quality of life issues I've ever seen in the game. Probably Hacker's Memory. I did really like Hacker's Memory. I don't think that the recording or the stream ever did as well as other Digimon games for some reason. Hacker's Memory underperforms Cyber Sleuth, and I can't figure out why. It's an empirically better game. I might have fun if I play that game by myself, to be honest. That might be worth replaying. I don't think it's worth really recording anymore. The bracket showed that. Like, it was one of the only Digimon games to just like lose hardcore to whatever it was up against. Digimon Links, good one, Sean. Hey, what's up, Nick, my G? Favorite Digimon game? The original Digimon World. Played it as a kid and got me addicted. Hey, Rev, what's up? Rev, have you seen the Digimon World randomized? Because that breathes some new life into that game. For the record, I really do like Hacker's Memory. I'd have to play it again to finalize my decision. I think Next Order is my favorite, though, just because there's so much you can do, and it's on a modern console, which really can't be understated. Digimon 1 or GCB are my favorites. I always feel weird whenever someone says Digimon World 1, because I think 1 is fine, but like Next Order and Redigitize blow it out of the water significantly, in my opinion, especially when they just look better and the technical issues are not as bad, and just so many quality of life changes. Same as Sean, actually. I've indeed watched your streams randomized. It's a shame I don't have a PC anymore, otherwise it'd be out of myself. I think you could probably, if you manage to randomize the ROM, or find a randomized ROM of it, you could probably play it on the phone with an emulator. I wouldn't see why not at that point. What did he just say? What is the next part of this? I don't like that. I thought this quest was going to be done. Oh. I have it already, okay. You guys are favorite, not which is the best. Nostalgia wins it for me, I guess. To be fair, I didn't play that game to completion until I was like 18. And I'd played a lot of other Digimon games by then. And even then, I played it as an adult. So, I think I looked at it differently. It's one of the only PlayStation games I've ever managed to beat as an adult. That like I could actually sit and get through, even though it was like super old. But I just think the other two are just so much better. In literally every way. Emulator for phones. Would a Samsung Galaxy S10 be able to... Oh, hell yeah. S10 can definitely handle PS1 emulation. Randomized ROM would be tough to find. That would be the only caveat. Because you would need a PC to randomize it, I think. I don't know if there'd be one uploaded anywhere. Digimon World 1, have heavy nostalgia plus less grindy post game. Yeah, but it also doesn't have megas. And looks like a trash can covered in garbage juice running on a potato. Again, I don't mind the game, and I'm enjoying the randomized playthrough. It's just to say it's better than the other two. It's just like, I don't know, guys. I think you might be letting nostalgia rule you too hard. Where the hell do I go? Nick, of the original 3 choices of Digimon to choose from in Hacker's Memory, what's the best in your opinion? What is it? Off the top of my head, it's Gatsumon, Tentomon, and Betamon. I would say, regardless, those choices are much better than the choices in Cyber Sleuth, which were, I don't even remember, what was it? Hagurumon, what was it? Hagurumon, who are the other two? I can't remember. I do think Hacker's Memory is a good choice. You can't go wrong with any of those 3. They're good. I would say probably Tentomon, but Betamon's a close second. And Gatsumon's not... He's third, but he's a respectable third. Like, if Gatsumon was in one of the choices in Cyber Sleuth, I probably would have picked him instead. Hagurumon, Terriermon, and Palmon? Yeah. Terriermon and Palmon, I don't really, care that much about, which I know some people are going to be like, but Terriermon! It just, I don't care that much about him. And Palmon is, whatever. Hagurumon was okay, though. It just didn't really, wasn't my tastes. I mean, I also actually enjoyed Dusk and Dawn, Cyber Hacker's Memory, and the upgrades. And then, yeah. Dawn and Dusk, I think, are not good because of the encounter rate and the lack of, lack of organization in the mission structure. I'm trying to think of a good word for it. It all seemed very haphazard. Alright. Get fucked, Wizardmon. Although this thing is taking some hits. Oh, there we go. Anyone excited for any upcoming games? We got the 2 next week that are pretty good. I know this sounds weird, especially with all the talk of bashing nostalgia and whatnot, but the potential Mario games coming to Switch actually really, really excites me. Mostly because if they do well, then Nintendo might be like, oh, what are some other games we can put on the Switch? And we might see other series. But other than that, Digimon Survive eventually. I don't know if there's much else coming. Oh, Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man, of course. But those are a ways off. I try not to get too hyped for games that are still a ways off. Ended up choosing Betamon and Hacker's Memory. Here's my streamer. I'll choose the Mohawk Digimon. And so I did. You're going to be getting Survive when it finally comes out? Of course.
Got a second? Made my day.
What's the advanced item shop? It looks like it likes advanced items. Okay. I'm interested in Paper Mario, but I don't want to pay full price for it. I fully get that. Is there any news on when those are coming? No, but I will say, what Nintendo gave basically no news for what's it called? Gave no news for Paper Mario. It was like, hey, there's this game coming out in 2 months, and then a month ago, they released that first trailer, and then the game's coming out. So, I'd actually take them at their word here, because they seem like they're keeping the stuff on hold until it's actually ready.
Okay now.
Leakers are saying there's a direct at the end of the month, which would probably talk about Mario games. That'd be cool. I'd be into it.
It's showtime.
Oh, I haven't been checking the stocks. If the stocks went up when I wasn't paying attention, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay, Bone Ornament went up. That's good. I honestly think I just want to sell it and get rid of it. The other two, I literally this entire playthrough, all of these stocks have been in the blue, and I'm fucking sick of it. It's like, is my game actually broken? It's the entire time since I've had them, they've all been in the blue. I don't know what to do about this. They're not rising. I don't want to buy. Hold on. Sell. I made some money. That said, everyone should buy Crash. I'm not really interested. I'm trying to play through Crash 1 sort of right now. It's really not my kind of game, if I'm being honest. But I'll get through it. Hey, it's Rena. Hey, Nick, my dear apprentice, how cool is it we get to meet again? Not that cool? I'm so sorry, but you really helped us out. We might have stuck there forever. There's a chance to explore this world a little. We're counting on you. We might be able to help you out a little. When that time comes, count on us. Hey, Mama, you should go up against Vivi next time. Whoa, don't be so rude, Rena. All four is Digimon? No problem. I'll just need a little time. Oh, shit. That's your issue? Crash 1 sucks. Yeah. I do want to play through it just to say I've done it, though. And then Crash 2 and 3 are supposed to be pretty easy platinums, so that's my main motivation. Walmart often takes $10 off their Switch games. That's cool. We're in a pandemic. What do you expect? In reference to what? I might have missed that. I might have not read the chat fast enough. 3 was my first Crash game, also my first PS1 game. I had the same thing happen with Spyro. Found something amazing. Take it. Same Equestrine? Is this the Omnimon Digivolution item again? Because I swear to God. That's not good. I already have him. Stop it. Leave me alone. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go toss those. We should sell some random shit we have in our inventory. Let's make some extra money. 2 and 3 blow it out of the water. Interesting. Is Digimon Masters still a thing? Oh, that's what... I couldn't remember what the fucking name of it was. It is probably still a thing, and I refuse to touch that fucking garbage pile with the 10-foot stick. Ugh. That's the worst freemium garbage I've ever seen. It's literally just point and click. But yet they're just like, hey, here's some Digimon that you don't normally see. And people are like, wow, crazy. I know it's really offensive to people who like that game, but also if you like the game, fuck you. I'm not that angry about it. But those are my general feelings on it. I think that's everything I need for the most part right now. I'm gonna go store these items. Like, no, I'll just sell them. Who gives a shit? I know they're not worth that much, but still. Oof. I know, that was unnecessarily mean, but also, yes. Those are my true feelings. Wonder if I'll ever get a Digimon RPG or Digimon Rip and Smash. Maybe. Depends on how well a Switch version of the game did, which I don't see them really doing that crazy. Unless Survive is like God tier, which there's a possibility. I don't think it's high, but you know, it could happen. Get like 260k and talk to Platinumon. Is that what it is? Does he? What do you buy from him? I forget. I came over here to investigate him, but he's not here. Oh, there he is. How are you? Once you know it. I didn't realize you were poor. I guess people don't just walk around with 10,000 bits. I definitely have 10,000. What are you talking about? I absolutely have 10,000 bits. What is this nonsense? I think he means 100,000. I was blinded by the fact that it was no Digimon game, and since Digimon Battle closed down, I was like, yeah, Slayer Digimon next month. Then they reversed release Spirits that you had to get every single one. Level 99 just get Susanoo. I was like, nah. So I ended up getting Paladin mode, Pokemon. Yeah, you went real hard. I got a PS1 right around the first Dual Shock came out. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I never got that deep in the I forgot its name. Digimon Masters. I don't think I ever will. Who's left that I can feasibly get without doing some super grinding? I guess I can talk to Bodemon, see what he points me to. I'm just not into Digimon Masters. Oh, right, and story stuff.
Got a second?
We're in the middle of a commotion. It looks like all the public toilets. Oh, God, this part. Oh, sure. Forgot about this.
Excuse me.
Sukumon have jammed themselves inside and don't plan on coming out in Hipsy. I was thinking of smacking them out of there, but if you did that, the toilets would be wrecked. You're all brawn and no brain sometimes.
Just like this. Do me a favor.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you, help an old Digimon. Sorry.
I just don't.
Not at
Oh, God.
That's so.
Just stop.
Help an old Digimon.
Talk to Numon, Sukumon, and Platinum Numon. Oh, that's why. So it doesn't trigger the other DLC until I get Platinum Numon. That makes sense. Where is Sukumon, by the way? I don't know where he chills. I know. Oh, he's in the meat fields. Just gives you his crystal, but I think it gives you other stuff before that. Gotcha. Forgot about Re-Rise. Yeah, Re-Rise could have been better. I don't think it's a terrible game. I'm just not super into it. What up, my dude? Not in the mood for talking, but whatever. I got sent a summons via Digimail. Apparently the same mail was sent to all Numon calling him to action. Apparently an influential Sukumon general has also headed out. This could turn into an all-out war, but that's not my bag, so I just ignored the mail. I like it here. Yo, shout out to Numon, who's ride or die with us. Gave up there. Spent all my rubies trying to go for all fours. I gave up because it's just another kind of mobile grinding game. The problem in the Digimon games, mobile games, they always try and like make the hardest grind digivolving your Digimon, and then when you have a digivolved Digimon, there's not much to do with it. Fossilized poop. Oh, Jesus. Downloaded Re-Rise, but never bothered starting it up the second time. Re-up Digimon Links, bailed for Re-Rise. Digimon Links wasn't very good at all, in my opinion. Re-Rise is like the better version of Links. Is this the Numon post-game quest? Yes. I don't know. I feel some kind of way about mobile games. I still play the Bleach one a lot because I like that game. It's fairly free to play, and there's a lot of shit you can do with it. But other than that, it takes a lot for me to get into a mobile game. General Numelfoss. Right. Next to Captain's Cabin and Mod Ship. Okay. Just Link's been an attempt at a story for me, admittedly still on my phone, but nothing thinking of deleting. I deleted it maybe like a month or two ago, and hadn't played it in a long time. With those chips or whatever, which they were, they're paid one as fuck, yeah. It doesn't surprise me. Working in the game industry now, which is a fun thing to say, I have a better eye for those kind of microtransactions. Not that you really need an eye for them in the first place, but it's more of like identifying the feedback loop of like what causes you to make you spend and stuff. And when I notice it, I just sort of just get turned off because I'm like, it's not even worth it because I can clearly see that you're purposely making the game more difficult just to force me to like get frustrated and just spend money. So, although when I keep my attention, I'd like to stay for a little bit, but it's just too much to get into if you weren't kind of there from like the bottom floor for a while, if that makes sense. So, just too tough for me to get back into. I'm not that interested. I really want my perfect game that I want them to make, and nobody's ever going to make, is I want them to make Dissidia, Tactics, and just make a big old game with a big roster of characters, but a tactics style game. And use like Super Robot Wars like animations, but all Final Fantasy themed. Bring 2 series back full force. Cydia, Opera Omni is super free to play, friendly though, easy to get gnomes, yeah. When the story is the longest shit, especially when the story is focusing on shit characters, yeah. That's what made me stop. Hate that people just accept the economy of mobile games now. So here's the big thing about mobile games. I've seen demographic data for this stuff. Gamers aren't the one playing mobile games, believe it or not. They're obviously some games do better with them, but for the most part, The mobile game economy was transferred by people who don't actually play video games, and it's been very, very successful with them because they don't really know any better, and there's no reason to change it at this point. Because even without people playing it, they would continue to kind of go on their merry way. It's kind of messed up, but it happened. Also, I mean, obviously some gamers just accepted it because they have disposable income, which is fine. If you have disposable income, I don't care what you spend your money on, even if it's microtransactions, do whatever you're going to do. But it definitely does kind of ruin it for everyone else to an extent. Because the game is tailored to those people. If you complain about how much overpriced something is in a mobile game, people are like, "Oh, this guy clearly never played this mobile game." Yeah, it just defeats the entire argument. I agree with you. It's classic whataboutism, and it's just in the gaming form. It's like Candy Crush and shit. Only people that play that shit is Facebook ones. Yeah. I can tell you this though. So you want to know? They actually did find a way to monetize free-to-play players as well. More and more games are doing this with ad monetization, which is a trick from the old YouTube playbook. If you watch an ad to do something in a game, it does actually pay the game developers for you watching the ad, and it's a decent amount too. The offer wall stuff you can see too. I know Cat Battle had offer wall stuff. Or if it's like, hey, make a purchase from Postmates with at least like this much money, and then you'll gain this many gems in game. You literally get the monetary value of that. So if it's like $10 worth of gems, then they'll get paid $10 worth. I do think that is like the best middle ground we're gonna come to is ads in games. If it's like optional, if you like opt in to do the ads for like bonus stuff, because that keeps it free to play, and it also still generates a good amount of revenue for the games, so that they notice that the IP is worth something. That's my 2 cents from my gaming perspective, from my my insider scoop. So if you do see ads in a game, don't really knock them, because honestly, that's probably the best like free-to-play option there is, especially if they're not required. It's funny because in the beginning, when the ads were like forced on you, it was an awful model because people hated it, and they would spend like $1 to get like the premium version of like like Angry Birds or whatever. Back when it was like either buy the game or don't. There wasn't like that many microtransactions, but it's kind of come full circle and been pretty friendly, pretty consumer friendly in general now. Is shutting down, didn't even finish the story. They gave up on it. That sucks. Yeah, that's what I mean. Where it's like if a game doesn't do well enough, they'll just stop it altogether. I know people probably weren't expecting me to be in favor of ads, but I mean, game's got a game. Like, if you're gonna be stuck with monetization no matter what, you might as well make it more consumer friendly, in my humble opinion. Yeah, it's weird watching the gaming industry change in like the last like 10-15 years or so, drastically. I do still think that if you put microtransactions like that you actually need to progress in like a $60 game, that's some of the scummiest shit you can do. People are like, well, FIFA does this, and NCAA, and 2K does this. I'm like, that doesn't make it right. It's just shit. Don't do that. Don't buy into that. Like, those are the ones that's the same deal where it's like they're casual gamers who buy them and just like spend because they have the disposable income. That EA and like 2K and them are like actively trying to monetize, and that's the one that I really don't like. That shit bothers me. So I went to the captain's cabin, didn't I? Shit, hold on. I get distracted. I'm a sucker for gacha games if it's based on something from my childhood. Dragon Ball Z, Final Fantasy, Digimon, Pokemon, I got sucked in. Yeah. I agree. That's why I like Bleach. I'm not saying anything against gacha games. At the end of the day, games are a business, just how you go about it. Yeah, that's exactly it. I do think that the best possible model for games to get the most out of it is a regular game with like a $15 DLC. Because from their perspective, they don't have to develop that much more because it's DLC, so they can use existing assets. So it's cheaper for them to make the DLC, and they can sell it at like a reasonable price point. Players can buy that, get a little bit extra towards the game. It's just that's not always sustainable for certain games. There's some games that DLC just doesn't really work for. That's how I feel about it. Looking gameplay behind MX Blue, I agree. It's a real problem with multiplayer games. I'm just glad I don't really play multiplayer, to be honest. So it doesn't really affect me. But I do feel people's pain. Now smell of organic vintage Digimon. Ah, good.
Ready?
I hate NBA 2K. That shit is microtransactions everywhere. EA, at least they just show it in the Ultimate Team in most spots. That's where I can forget about it. Yeah. Nick, are you hyped for the new Horizon game? I mean, a little bit. It took me a long time to get into Horizon Zero Dawn. I had to play it like, I had to start and stop it like 8 times before I finally got into it. And they do a really rough job of throwing all the like fun lore 20 hours into the game and all at once instead of like spreading it like breadcrumb style slowly throughout the game. I think they handled their story very poorly. Because I don't give a shit about the caveman, like, post-society shit. Like, any of those storylines with the tribes and stuff, I was like, I don't care about this. But anytime they referenced the old world, I was like, okay, I want to see what happened here. Good. So I just think it was, like, poorly paced. But I'm excited for the second one. I'm just hoping they learn from their mistakes, that's all. There's sort of a little bit of extra DLC. The Meikumon stuff felt a bit meh to me. It was it. Yeah. We were talking about this earlier. There was like that by Boltmon or whatever it's called. That divine smell. What is it? I thought you were an ally. Even with Enforcer out of the picture, I knew you, the world saver, would not be so easy to deal with. I am Newell Foss, Lightspeed, ruler of Nigh Plains. Can you stop with the Starlight nonsense? For the sake of the Union between Newman and Superman, I cannot comply. Two things you can do. Either leave or go poop outside. Poop outside. Am I supposed to be announced to go to the toilet in the street? Noble warrior, do not rest until I have fulfilled my duty. Nothing else for me to say. These toilets are mine. I am Newell Foss, Lightspeed. You cannot catch lightning. Alright. There's a single player mode with ads and shit? See, get that shit out of here. I don't like that.
What's wrong? Calm down.
Leave that shit at the door.
Use this. Yeah, keep it up.
I'm glad they found a use for the filth Digimon, but also this storyline is so fucking weird. Who asked for this? I think the second Horizon will improve on the first. I think they'll be able to start a bit faster, the slow build at first. I might go back and play it again. Someone called Digimon 3 that attacked you on the train thing? Bulbmon. Bulbmon has not made an appearance since Digimon World 3, which I think is a little weird. And, you know, teach their own.
You did it. Use this.
Got some fun sports games without 2K, Konami or EA fucking up. So the big problem with sports games, and this is more of a problem with sports in general, is that licensing. You literally can't make a sports game with like actual sports like players because they basically just own the license to them, which is a garbage way to do business, and is almost bordering on monopoly. So they really can't. There's just no competitions. They can do whatever they want. That's the worst part of that. Make a petition to bring Bulbmon back. Hashtag bring Bulbmon back 2021. I think the second, yeah. I'd be interested in the second. I mean, I'm interested in the second Horizon. I'll probably play it because I doubt there's much else coming out around that time. I mean, in general, we're going to see a very, very kind of drought of video games. It's going to hit soon. It's probably going to hit mostly in 2021, maybe 2022 to an extent too. The amount of work from home and like work disruption that COVID has caused is going to like really have an impact on the games division, especially for like big games, ones that you need to be inside of a studio to make, like with voice acting and shit like that. It's going to be kind of a rough patch that we're going to go through. And we're not really going to see the full effects of it until later. I think that's partially why Cyberpunk was delayed, although they didn't really say. I just assume. So you're saying a Digimon Survive might not come out of this? Yeah. I don't know. I still don't know. They like have said nothing about it, so I don't know what Digimon Survive's issue is. Well done, Savior of the World. In the Surfer Desert, you'll find Morialgil. You'll have to defeat me. Morialgil will not be so easy. Then if you meet Scafelt on your journey, pass along as much as Seed to the Crowns with the Princess. Long live the realm of the outdoor poop. I don't know what any of this means. If it's a parody of something else, I don't get it. My Digimon should have been in next order. Zanbamon, you would have been dope. There's a lot of cool Digimon World 3 type Digimon that could have been there. There's a lot of Digimon in general that just, like, never get brought back. Take care of the bathroom and I manipulated an extra fun. It seems like you should head for the bathroom in the server cemetery and server desert next. Do I have to? Oh, and Musimon? Musimon is underused. He was in season 2 and 3, right? I'm trying to remember when he appeared. He was in Tamers, right? For like for a hot second. Did I make that up? Bulbmon looks like when your mom says we have a Pokemon at home. Yeah, so I do think Bulbmon makes better sense as like an ultimate for a Pokemon, because they have a very, very similar design. Instead of Zed Millenniumon, or whatever the fuck the thing is called. My Amazon order is shipped. Oh, right. Will be delivered July 18th. Excuse you? That is too late for my needs. Guys, I ordered something really good for the anniversary. I ordered 2 different versions of it to see if it gets there. I'm not going to give you any more hints. Just know that some of you will really love it, and some of you will really hate it. Like a Soromon 2, bring back Pink and Blue Agumon costumes. Yeah, don't do that. Leave those behind. Heard a Volition interview from the head of the studio at work from home, and they seem to not have issues yet. However, the voice acting, etc., was a potential hurdle. Yeah. So that's the thing, is like you can still do a lot of stuff from home. It's just that it depends on how prepared people were, because some people just like went and remoted in from home, and then some people brought all their equipment and stuff, and then there's stuff like internet issues and whatnot that are, I imagine for game development that internet issues and like data transfer is going to be a huge, huge blocker at some point. Just based on what I know. But we'll see. Maybe that's not as complicated as I thought it was. Kid did remembering Mummymon and how he and Pheromon were in more games, and what was the spider lady called? Arcanemon? Yes. We need to see all of those return for like the story games. Is it a joke book? No. That would be a good idea. Maybe I should do that. It's a joke book. I'm not coming to the next stream. I lost my joke book. I don't know where it went. I think it might be at the office. I have my shitty one, which is like, even I think is shitty. Like all the jokes in there are just like the most half-assed garbage. I had 2 joke books. One was like passable, like the puns made sense. They were just trash. And there was one that did not make sense. And it was regular trash. I didn't like that one. I wonder if I can take the Royal Knights on by themselves. Maybe? Oh, I like that there's more Garamon spawning here. That's pretty funny. Oh. Get that Shining Nova? What Shining Nova? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I learned some new moves. I should see if any of them apply or are worth it. I think I went with Flamestorm and fighter or whatever for most of the game. Oh, I'm out of food. Shit, I have to come back now.
Okay, gather up.
The attack from Leopardmon? Ah, I see. I don't know if Leopardmon's gonna stomp me or not, though. That's what I'm mildly worried about. Alright. Edamon, I need you to just shoot those stocks up. God fucking fuck. They keep going down. I guess the rugs are going up slowly, so that's something. And the lithograph. Oh, just please, sir. I need money. I've dumped so much into stocks. Hey, nice. Burning curry. I like burning curry, to be honest. I prefer my curry very spicy. Oh, guys, I made tacos the first time in months. I didn't take pictures of them, but I made them for the first time since the pandemic started, I think. And made them like pretty hot, and it was just the best meal I've had in so long. I had some leftover like chicken tenders from takeout that I cut up and put inside because I ran out of tortillas, and I just ate that. I was like, this is my shit. I love when you make something that's like actually really fucking good. That was your first mistake? Yeah. Yeah. What else do I need? Oh, right, food. I don't know what else I need to do, though. I also don't know how much longer the stream's gonna go. We're a little over 2 hours, which is good. I am getting slightly tired. I was already tired, like I said, I napped right before this. And I need food inside of me, so... Could say your medicine? How dare you. I'm not going to be like the U.S. government. I'm not going to subsidize medicine. Subsidize is the wrong word. Hold on. Stock market never worked out for me during my playthrough. It worked in my first playthrough really well, which is why I was so reliant on it in this one, and I've been so disappointed. Didn't really work in Redigitize for me. Although I like the idea that there was like actual meat you could buy, so you could just choose to... Or could it? I don't remember. Could you do that? Could you just like choose not to just keep the meat? I can't remember. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and go through Last of Us 2 this weekend. I don't really know what else to play beyond that. I still have to record and edit more bracket videos. I'm really doing this one by the seat of my pants, if I'm being honest. I was not as prepared as I wanted to be, but I also just wanted to get it done and over with, so... I'm going to do more of that. And I don't know what I'll do after that. I guess I have a week off. I'll probably record some more. You can see those videos early, too. Something Patreon. Always use Wizardmon and Blackworkermon, Farm Money. Yeah, I mean, I'll do that eventually, but it's tough to do it now, because he's, like... His money's fine, but... I really prefer it when he also is good for training. Playing through P4. Just got to the Heaven dungeon. Heaven's a pretty cool dungeon. Oh yeah, this is your first time playing it, isn't it, Maz? How are you enjoying it? You can keep the meat. I think the buy-sell price would fluctuate from meat for what I remember. I kind of regret blowing through Last of Us 2 so fast. Ghosts in the thing. I'm now waiting for reviews to drop for. Also, raging on the original Crash, because fuck the game is brutal. I agree. I smell Pneumophos. Egad, 'tis you, the one who saved the world. For someone who smells of organic vintage Digimon to come here, don't let me one thing. Pneumophos has fallen. You Pneumophos, suppose you intend to challenge me, even you're against doing your business outside. I do not loathe you, in fact, respect for you, however, I am a warrior. Yeah. Aye, very good game. I have some brave and very controversial takes, as per usual. Oh no. I'm going to let you finish the game before I take any of your takes into account. And be glad I'm not spoiling anything for you. Although, knowing you, 'cause you're a fucking degenerate, you probably looked up spoilers before you even played. Actually, the Heaven dungeon's cool. I also don't think it's that... It's not my favorite dungeon in that game. He did a lot of damage. How much health do I have? I've got some. Neato. Well, once it's down to just one, which should be soon. Oh, it's now. Time is now. Void Quest is absolutely the best one. You can absolutely avoid Persona 4 spoilers. Also, don't call me bro. You're from the UK. Say bruh. Come on, or bruv. My take on P4G is Maria is the best. Correct. The only opinion I'm willing to entertain is that Maria is the best. Such a weird, quirky character, but done well, in my opinion. Which I really appreciate, having seen some quirky characters done less than well. Oh wow, some big damage there. Oh, I don't like Marie. She's kind of boring to me. Well, guys, it was fun having Moz on the channel, but unfortunately he had to go. He had to go to a farm upstate. They're real sad. I don't really like any of the girls that much P4, to be honest. Moz is not a man of culture. I think I only liked... I mean, Rize was okay, but she was like hard yandere. Yandere, is that how it's pronounced? But Marie was like the only one who like I liked beyond kind of tolerating Rize. Naoto I didn't really care too much. Naruto was a good friend. I don't think Naoto was a good romantic interest. Plus, you've got Kanji pining over Naoto. You can't just like steal her from him. So what, Yukiko because bland vanilla man? I guess so. I thought Yukiko was the most boring one in that game. Chie can be annoying, but at least she's got, you know, personality. But I do think Marie is easily best. Wait, I have to do how many of these do I have to beat? Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck that thirst trap nurse, but the game wouldn't let me. What do you mean? She does the same thing Tay does, but Tay does it better. Where they like cut to black and it's implied. Well, right in front of that Kaiju's eye now is nothing. Yeah, it's just mean. Trying them on P4G now, and that's been a challenge. Yeah, I imagine. What did you want to mod to that game? Yandere is the kind that would kill anyone that gets in their way for the person they want. So like it's that, but like a lesser degree, like obsessed to a very frightening point. Is what Rize is. You know, in P5 you can fuck the nurse, and by God I did. Hot goth nurse, yeah. She's pretty cool. I liked her because she was just neat. She was a cool character. They added gay Yosuke in the day one of the game being on Steam. What do you mean? Oh. You mean Yusuke? Or is it Yosuke? I don't remember. The fact that there's two characters in P4 and 5, one Yusuke, one Yosuke, is unnecessarily complicated to an extreme degree. That's cool. I think he's the best version of like the best friend of the three personas. But Nick, there's Persona 1. Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear from you ancient fossil. There's only 3 personas. There's 3, 4, and 5. Those are the only personas. Before Golden, let's see. I'm working. Junpei is best. Junpei can suck a dick. Junpei sucks. I hate him. He's such an unlikable character. So glad I'm not the only one. I fucking hate it. Hate what? Maz. What in particular? My tiny pre-ring definition between Yosuke and Yusuke? Yes. It's just such a strange choice. Like when I'm paying attention to them, I can obviously tell the difference, but in passing, I'm like, which one is which? It's one letter off. This one is junk, though. Apparently 2 is actually really good. Yeah, well then remake it. I'm not gonna play a fucking PlayStation game. Yeah, Tay's backstory in P5 is honestly pretty good. Also, Nick, if you played P5 Royale, what did you think of the added story stuff? I've only done 2 parts in the Persona 5 Royale. It's part of the bracket. I have not gotten too far into it beyond that. Once the bracket's over, I decide if I want to record it, the entire playthrough or not, then I'll probably play through on my own. Boy, does Persona 5 have a slow start. Boy, does every Persona have a slow fucking start. And they have not learned from their mistakes and refuse to. God, those games are so fucking slow in the beginning. P2 exists, and if you say it doesn't, you're a filthy casual. Zero, revealing that he's 65 years old, is talking about a PlayStation 1 game. I'm sure Persona 1 and 2 have their merits, I just don't care about them. Again, just remaster them. If you don't want to remaster it, then the game clearly wasn't important. You can't have Final Fantasy VII on 800 different consoles and then tell me that Persona 1 and 2 are worth playing. Like, it's so easy. Just port it, or remaster it, do whatever, but don't just leave it as a PS1 game and be like, it's so good, though. Heard a lot of good things from Persona 2, actually. P2 has Hitler, but with glasses. Interesting. Well, they can remaster it, they can add voice acting, they can, you know, do all the shit that you have to do to make a passable game. Fair Atlas are also an actual awful company. Are they, though? Atlas refused to release their fucking modern game systems? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they'll see the success of P4 Golden and be like, oh, maybe we should release our games on more than the fucking Vita. Also, Zero, when did you get a Greymon? Have you had that for a while? They told me this was the next place. What do you mean? What do you mean? Ugh. Why'd I have to go through so much effort here? FIFA Scramble doesn't even have a Western release. I don't know that it should. I don't need a Persona 5 Warriors game, to be honest. Nobody asked for that. Just seems like they're trying to cash in on a trend that has been gone for like 3 years. Genuinely killed for PS2 remake of 3D Hitler or P2 remake and Hammy, Horny, and open games. Yeah, for a while. Yeah. It was really good. Sequel is on Switch, yet the first game isn't. I do wish they would remake Persona 2, though it has a good story. I mean, I kind of feel the same way about older Final Fantasies, like pre-Final Fantasy 7 Final Fantasies. I almost said 7. Like, I've heard nothing but good things about Final Fantasy 6, but like, I'm not gonna go back and play it. It hasn't aged terrifically, and neither have any of the other ones. Like, give them some sort of, like, give them at least like a Bravely Default level remake where you can like control a lot of the options and shit and make the graphics like okay. It's the firewall. What area did they want me to go to? I don't know where I'm supposed to go next. Oh, there's Digimon in here. I could go for that. Who's still here? Oh, there's Icemon. Who else is here, though? Probably a Demon Lord. I don't think I have to go this way yet. 4, 5, and 6 are great. 4 got a remake on the DS, I think. Like, it's good, but it doesn't hold a candle to some of the better FF games. This fusion text, I don't know what P3 had, except it with Lilithmon. Fight You and Kefka and some of the characters make 6 great. 6 is one of my faves. I have to disagree on that. 6 and 9 are levels above the rest for me. I just find 6, because I've tried to play it, I find it unplayable. Going back to a, like, 30-year-old game at this point. It's not 30 years old. It's basically 30 years. It's, what, 25 at this point? So, just kind of leaving it in the dust. Like, I just don't... I can't go back to it. Like, it's without nostalgia or without, like, growing up on NES-style games. It's just not in the cards. The story can be great, but it's just, like, Kind of going back to the Last of Us 2 criticisms that I can't verify because I haven't finished the game. Even if your story is great, if the gameplay is just like rough, then you know it's gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna get through it. Nick has confirmed Gen Z has bad taste. Do you think I'm Gen Z? Excuse me? Oh wait, no. Gen Z is before millennial. Yeah, correct. Gen Z does have bad taste. Gen Z let boomers take over the world, and now millennials and whatever the fuck the one below millennials is, I can't remember what it's called, have to fucking clean up their goddamn mess. Gen Z-less. Have you ever played Hard to Top It? Yeah, but that's what I mean. Best game you ever played. Past tense. Try and go back to it now. Or try and, imagine someone who has no experience with the game whatsoever trying to play it. It's a fucking trash. It's dumpster fire. I'm sure that the game is great, which is why I want a remake of it, but like, in its current form, it's unplayable to a modern generation. You need to acknowledge that at least. FF9 holds up. So that's what I mean. PlayStation 1 games are, like, I would say 1% of them can hold up okay, depending on their graphics, gameplay, and story. I would say PS2 games, probably 20%. PS3, probably also 20%, to be honest. Like, each, you know, playing these games, there's a chance that they can hold up, but the further back you go, the worse chance it is that they're going to hold up. It still holds up just a bit slow. I just hard disagree. The gameplay itself is garbage. I'll argue with this on you, Nick. It's just that I won't argue with this on you, Nick, but that's just false so hard. I just don't know what to tell you. And you're still talking about 6? I was talking about 6. 9 might be good. I don't know. I genuinely have never tried 9. But it's probably one of the exceptions to the rule, where it's one of the very, very, very few PS1 games that aged well. But I just don't think there's a single NES game that aged well. It's just too old. There's so many quality of life things in most games that we take for granted that just when you go back several generations, it's such a fucking shit show. Reckon 6 holds up better than 7? Some bold words. To be fair, I also think 7 doesn't hold up. I think 7 is a real slog to get through. I'm trying to get through it because I like Remake and I want to learn more about the 7 universe, but fuck is that, it's just so... It's so much to get through. And I'm not really having that much fun of a time. I mean, the other golden rule, and this is something that I feel like people forget when they defend their favorite games. People can like different things than you. Look is because pixel art ages better. I disagree. They look better than some horrible 3D PS1 games that don't age well. That's what I mean, though. That's a false comparison, though. I didn't say that, you know, it doesn't hold up as well as... I said right from the start that a lot of PS1 games also don't hold up well. There's some that pass the test, but not all of them, for sure. No, people like different things from me is obviously a personal attack on my identity. That's what some of y'all are acting like right now, I gotta be honest. I'm like, Jesus, guys. I said I couldn't get into an old game, and you guys said, well, then you're trash. I'm like, okay, but can you acknowledge that maybe the games you grew up with 30 years ago maybe didn't age that well? And you went, no, I will not acknowledge that. I refuse. I refuse to acknowledge that someone who didn't grow up on an NES wouldn't like an NES game. No, I refuse. Have you played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2? I've played 2, and I'm sort of... I liked it, but I got distracted. It's on my list of games to go back to eventually. I didn't play Xenoblade Chronicles 1, though. I've heard it's trash. Moz says it's one of the worst games of all time. Well, stop being trash, then. Also, in the same boat as Red. Started with FF Games about 5 years ago. Hold up, Nick was the one saying old games are trash. We're not attacking you, you're attacking the games we like. I'm not attacking the games, I'm saying I'm attacking the generation and the age of the games. I never said anything about the story. I said the stories are probably good, I agree with you. But the gameplay surrounding them just doesn't hold up in a modern age. I've tried to go back and play these games. I like RPGs. This is confirmed facts. And I cannot get into old RPGs. It's just they're a fucking slog. There's so much garbage that you put up with back then because it was like one of the only games you would have, and there, they'd release a game every like 30 fucking minutes. It felt like, and I can't. 9 is trash and unplayable. Isn't attack? I didn't say that. I specifically didn't say that. I said FF9 is one of the games that might be an exception. I haven't played it. If you took it that way, then you're clearly on the defensive, Sean. I literally did not say a single thing about 9 being bad. I said I just haven't played it. I said 7 is a little bit hard. I agree, current generation people would not be able to play older games unless the parent purposely has them play it. I'd happily play some NES game rather than 13 or 15. You meant FF6, but you said FF9. I definitely didn't say 9. He misread a comment about FF9. I think it was about 6, I think. I've talked about this before. My chat is very far away from me. The current setup is, it's not great. So reply to the FF9 comment thing. It was, whatever. Regardless, I definitely said before that I wasn't talking about 9. So, let's use our context clues. People get so ride or die on old games. I've said it before. I fucking hate nostalgia-fueled arguments. I really do. I'll say like, hey, it's rough to get into this. And people will be like, no, it's not! I'm like, okay, you did not meet my energy, but okay. Rewind the video. Okay, guys, I've changed my mind. Sean has changed my mind. I agree with what Sean is saying. FF9 is a trash game. It wasn't my initial thought, but now that Sean has really pushed this idea, I do agree. FF9 is the worst Final Fantasy game. If you have any arguments about this, please direct them to Sean. He will be able to discuss it further with you. I personally don't have a dog in this race, but Sean has made it very clear he wants me to make it clear that's my stance. Nick, like the games I like or I'm unsubscribing. I think you're allowing those people to make you anti-nostalgia viewpoint even stronger. It is. There's only so much of that I can just disregard. Streaming has definitely made it worse. The amount of times I've argued with my chat to just say, hey, maybe people wouldn't like this today, and they said, no, you're wrong. Shut the fuck up and enjoy this. And I'm like, okay, well. It's good discourse. I'm enjoying myself, thanks. That'd be too seriously for me if someone said it like that. FF12 had an amazing English dub. FF12 is pretty good. I don't know why Sean said that either. He seems really against FF9. I thought he liked it, but I guess the jump roping really got to him. Lindsay Balthier, Bosch, Fran could have read me a bedtime story and I'd sleep peacefully. That's pretty nice. Alright, enough of that. So, in conclusion, all of the games you liked growing up are trash. No, I'm just kidding. If people don't admit that it's possible, like I'll admit, like games I grew up with, I think aren't good. I think it particularly gets me because it's the same kind of arguments that people just like, well, I just like Digimon World 1 better than other games, and a game is never going to beat it. And I'm like, okay, well, then stop playing games. Just play the same 5 games that you grew up with over and over. You've done it. You've played everything you need to play. It's like gaming therapy, identifying where your SPS1 trauma came from. Be honest, there are so few old games I'll go back to even if I like them. I agree with your general percent of each console generation you being able to hold up to your average game. But, by story Toy Story 2 on PS1 is the greatest game ever made. Yeah. Well, empirically, that must be true because you said it online. You can't just lie on the internet. That's actually a great game, not gonna lie. I remember Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, that one. I remember trying that from renting it from Hollywood Video a few times. A lot of NES games I liked as a kid I thought were trash later. I can see that. Oh, boy. I did not remember this quest being that long. I really thought it was like 3 fights and then you go to fight the boss at the end, but no. This is my life now. Why do they know DG Dimension? What? Hello? What the fuck did he just do to me? Whoa, hold on. Why are they so strong? Like, immensely stronger than the last guys. This feels like cheating. I don't approve of this. Good. Grand. I'm glad I wasted that item. Awesome. I'm having a fun time today. Nick play Toy Story 2? No. The only the only thing that annoys me more than, you know, but my game is perfect. I really liked it as a kid, therefore it must be perfect now. Is Nick play this game that definitely didn't age well, and then I want you to like it, and if you don't like it, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, I don't know what happened there. He did a lot of damage there, but okay, I guess. Why do they all know these? What is happening? Our Toy Story 2 stream incoming? Yes. This is a hot take. This is one I won't defend as staunchly as old games aren't as good as you remember them. This is the thing that is definitely on me. I don't actually like Toy Story that much, guys. I think it's slightly overrated. I think Toy Story 2 was not that good, especially. And I understand some of you aren't going to be able to take that, and I will take your criticism is correct. That's fine. I won't defend that. But sometimes you need to realize people are different. They like different things. I really hate this. Why are they all hitting like trucks? This difficulty like skyrocketed from the last fight. I can't even tell if it's one or two of them, or if they're all this strong. Hashtag Nick is over party. How dare you not like it? I just didn't really... Like, I'm sure I watched as a kid, but... didn't really resonate with me, I guess. Stop! I hate this move. It's cheating. Especially when it just knocks my fucking Digimon out. I was not expecting the final boss to be here when I started this. Oh my god, dude. I hate these hacked Digimon. Why do they hit so hard? Okay, let's just nip that shit in the bud. The Cult of Toy Story 2 and FF9 takes notes of your statements. I'm fine with that. Like all cults, I'll disregard you as you're not real. It is Megamind who's better and has a superior minion as well. Alright, well, that was not my statement. I think there are like 4 movies now. Nick, your wrong opinions must have powered them up. So by Toy Story 2 or A Bug's Life as charity instead of charity. Ugh, no. I don't want to help people. Okay.
Ready?
Charity of Nick? Yeah, it's the only charity I support. The charity of who's paying my bills? The charity of keeping Nick homed and clothed. The charity of making sure Nick has a car. The charity of Nick's pizza money. I really should just take all of these suggestions that I previously just said no to and do like a stream where I try them and just the first inconvenience stop playing them and say no, it's trash. But Nick, you have to get through it. Nope, I'm not doing it. Just to trigger people. It's be like, there, I played it, and then every time someone suggests those, I can just be like, well, if you look here, you can see that I did in fact play this game. Here's the video for it. And they'll be like, that's not what I meant. I'm like, well, you should have specified. Play the game and enjoy it. That wasn't part of the deal. Be an entertaining stream, to be honest. Like, at the first sign of, like, this is not worth my time, I'd be like, you failed. Or I'll give it, like, a timer of, like, 30 minutes. And if, how am I feeling after 30 minutes? And if I don't like it, I'll just stop. Oh, shit, JC. Adopting the Koromon? If that's to get me to play Toy Story 2, you can fuck right off. I will revoke your citizenship. I don't know why, but I like Small Soldiers was a fantastic movie. Really bothers me that I didn't leave the rest of that song in there, but I think it's too long. And we can donate to extend the timer? Oh god, that would be the worst. I have to get the list together. I mean, the number one at the top of that would be fucking Legend of Dragoon, because I've had like 800 people ask me to play that game. I would love to shit on it so much. Yep, no, keep that garbage out of here. Well, thank you for the sponsor, JC. If you link your Patreon, if you link your YouTube with your Discord and join the Discord, you can unlock the special tab that has all the videos that are upcoming, because I can't release them all at once, obviously. If you're interested, that's probably the best perk. Other than that, thank you for the support. Oh, I already have Digimon. I just don't want to use it because it also fucks me over. Tomba 2. I think I kind of like the idea of that stream. But then someone will be like, here's a fucking $1,000 and I'll play through all of Final Fantasy 9. And I'll be like, no. Actually, that's not true. I would gladly sell my time out for $1,000. I tried to play it off like, no, I mean, I have a... I can't be bought. I can. It's actually very easy. Oh no, woe is me at that. I know, right? Had to quickly correct that. I'm like, wait, no, that's not true. I like how when people are like, would you do this for $1 million? I'm like, I would murder you and everyone I've ever known for $1 million. What do you mean? That's not even a question. That's why I hate those hypothetical, would you do this for this amount of money? Yeah, I would. I have no standards. And I'm broke. What is the worst thing you would do for the least amount of money? I know that's very vague. People say, like, would you, like... I'm trying to think. What is the smallest amount of money you would eat someone else's boogers for out of their nose? Would you murder someone for $1 million, though? Yeah, of course I would. The actual number is much lower. It's shockingly lower than that. Yeah. I do a lot of things for $1 million, but I think that might be a bit too much. I don't know. Yeah, I live in the U.S. where there's a 40% chance you can get away with murder, so I think it'd be fine. You really want to get dark. There's a fuck ton of money. There were 0 repercussions to kill somebody for 50. No, this includes repercussions, obviously. So yeah, what is your price tag to eat someone's boogers out of their nose? That's the big one. Just become a cop first and you can get away with it. Yeah, that's true. It'd be a long con, but it would pay off. And you get paid leave, too. I'm really curious, because the gross stuff is what gets me. Because people are like, would you eat someone's toenails for like a month? Yeah, I would. It's fucking toenails. I could literally not have to work a day in my life. What do you mean? Probably like 1,000? I mean, it worked for a certain cabbage man. I don't know what that means. Maz, I'm asking you specifically this booger question. I mean, have you eaten booty for free? That's different. That's very different. Toenails I do for like 100. Person 4? I don't know what cabbage is anymore. I haven't played Persona 4 in a couple years, so some of it is slightly lost on me. I don't know, poor as fuck. Moz, I'm asking, when I visit the UK, how much is it going to cost for you to lick... No, I'm just kidding. Is Wrath of Zalus cancelled? Yes. I'm cancelled, stop watching me. Can we blend the boogers into a smoothie or something? That's horrific. No. It can be the only thing you eat for 12 hours. Which I know drastically changes the stakes, but it's also supposed to be something abhorrent. Guts wastes. Okay. I think it makes it worse. I actually would agree. I wouldn't do this stuff during a pandemic. That's true. Is it worth the cost of your life? It's a different choice. Rather just kill somebody. Well, what if that wasn't the option, though? Like, I wanted you to eat their boogers and you murdered them. It's like, well, pay up. Oh, I'm not even asking for money. I missed that first question. Okay, well. I have some questions about that, Moz. You might need some help, but that's fine. It's always an option. Boy, Maz, we need to get you a job. You have too much free time at the moment. I'm trying to think of what else. What's something that would be horrible? I can't really think of anything. My life is worth about a Taco Bell dollar item. I mean, if that's the case, I think I can make that price. I've always wanted to dabble in white indentured servitude. Watching your stream? Oh, hey guys, look, Ice is about to be banned. It's crazy. Hey Ice, I noticed. I can't help but notice you finally changed your fucking name, so that when I say, "Hey Ice, what's going on?" people are like, "Who the fuck is Ice?" Wait. Glad someone finally said it. Oh. Yo, the 24th anniversary stream is going to be hectic next week, that's for sure. Oh. I don't know who to go after now. I guess I'll talk to Bodemon. In case there's like a rando one I haven't gotten. Okay. We're detecting lots of invaders from another digital world and Infinite Cauldron. Things are getting crazy. Metal Guru. Oh, I haven't gotten Metal Garurumon. Alright, let's go do that. We can definitely take him on. What's everyone playing at the moment? If someone says Final Fantasy VI, I'm throwing my controller into the stream. I'm gonna lose my shit. You're all a bunch of ancient fossils. Where am I going again? Faulty Ex Machina. Can't even make the excuse that I'm working to skip out the anniversary stream. I know, you're gonna have to watch the whole thing. It's gonna be terrible. Final Fantasy VI. Alright, well. Fair enough. I've heard that's a good game. I don't think I'd be into it, though. I don't really want to talk about it, though. Hell yeah, JC, you got those emotes. I don't know which emotes to add. I have one more slot. I don't know what emotes to add. I guess I could ask... I should probably add the laughing me emote that's in that Ice was kind enough to make. I'm playing anything at the moment. Looking for something to play? Oh yeah, you're in between games, aren't you? You just finished Dark Souls. You should play either Nier Automata or Okami, because they're both pretty good. And I think you could use a change of pace from Dark Souls, but also still be like an action game. It's beautiful. Bounce between P4G and FE ROM hack. Nice. I say this probably once a stream, but I should go back to Fire Emblem at some point. I'm just probably... I don't know, I'm so far removed at this point, I just have no incentive to go back to it. Coming goes on sale pretty often too. Full price is only $20. Hell of a steal. My biggest problem with Okami is that it shares the trophy list. Capcom is shit about this. It shares the trophy list with the PS3 version, so I couldn't platinum it twice. That is the worst thing about Okami. Other than that, it's fine. One of my top 3 even. I don't really want to pay $55 for Nier when it's old enough to probably go on Silver and Gold. Yeah. I would wait on Nier, but Okami, that's pretty cheap on its own. I need to go back and play Astral Chain too. I don't know how many people played that. I don't know, those games came out when I was like really busy with work, and I didn't really get too deep into them. Persona 5 Royale is pretty cool. From what I've played. Hold on. It's Wednesday. I think that's you? No. Is anyone cheap on Wednesday? No. I have no interest in P5R. I already platinum P5. Sean, would this change your mind? Because I recently looked this up today. What if I told you that Persona 5 Royale has a 50% platinum completion rate on PSN trophies or PSN profiles? Would that change your mind? Apparently, it's even easier than the Persona 5 platinum. Your mama cheap on Wednesday. My mama's dead, Sean. I've talked about this at fair length. It's kind of insensitive of you, to be honest. Still take 2 playthroughs, wouldn't it? Probably not if you did it perfectly. You only got the platinum in 1 playthrough? Yeah, let's see. You need it all in 1. Cyberplease on Switch until it cools down in my room to play more Maneater. I've been staying in the first area of that, and now I've hit a wall of gators, so it seems like time to move on. I don't know what I forgot about it. Yeah, Maneater is fucking dope. That game is super quick, but also... Sean, maybe that's a game you could play. It's $40, but it's like a 12-hour platinum. It did feel like just worth it enough for the $40 price tag. But if you see it go on sale, absolutely buy that game. It's so much fun. It's just mindless, and I love it. I don't want to play an 80-hour game for the 3rd time, though. Yeah, I can see that, too. Okay, lithograph, or rugs are slightly going up. Do I wait until it gets to the red, or do I sell now? What do you guys think? Maneater, it's the shark game. Not the golden shark, which is the best kind of shark, but the, or the eland shark. But it's, It's such a dumb game. It's narrated by Chris Parnell, which is easily the best part of that game because it's just like the writing is so funny. I did not expect one of my favorite parts of the Shark game to be the writing, but here we are. Hold for red, keep waiting. Hold for my opinion. I say wait though. Red, I love when you just like peek back in the stream, like when you just poke out and in. I guess we'll go, yeah, Politics Machina again. I wasted money coming back here. I think we'll get Metal Garurumon, and like I want to finish the Filth quest line, but if they're as strong as the last one was, then I'm worried that I might not actually be strong enough for it right now. Which would be shitty. Get it, shitty. But also, you know, I don't really want to fight too hard at it. I think I'm gonna have to just train. I mean, my guys are probably at the strongest they're gonna be without doing the DG Dimension or whatever it's called. So I might just have to wait until the next generation, unfortunately. John loves it when I poke in and out too. Again, I left it open, and I was like, let's see if they bite. Then go for my Super Secret Platinum that's rare than XCOM 2. I have another option, and I really don't want to do it, though. Like, I will actively not enjoy my time if I play the other game that I want to do. I want you to keep that in mind. Please just let me have this. XCOM 2 took so much work to Platinum, and while I did enjoy it, I'm so goddamn proud of it. Just let me have this. Left it open, see if they went too much material to work with. Red, I'm gonna overload you until you just can't even think straight. I do have a couple easier platinums that I'm working on. What's your other option? I'll let you know if my other option is rarer than it. Look it up. I believe. So the two games I was looking at were Surgeon Simulator and I Am Bread, which I could do, but it would be fucking miserable to do. Because both games have been on sale for like $1, they're both really rare, because the Platinum's actually very difficult. Stop, Nick, I'm gonna explode. I can only take so much. Is it Super Meat Boy? I think it's rarer than Super Meat Boy. And I don't want to do Super Meat Boy for sure. I will not do Super Meat Boy. I just don't enjoy that game. I wish Isaac was rare. Isaac hasn't been on sale in years. The game's so good. I should play more of that on Switch. Guys, I finally unlocked every character in Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Aren't you proud of me? Aren't I a elite gamer now? So I can finally work on unlocking all the items. Even though there's no incentive on Switch. Here's a ribbon. Hey, Marmar, what's up? They're both rarer than what I'm going for. Don't do this to me. Don't make me try and go for those games. I could do them. I don't want to, even a little bit. Please don't get them, because my only option will be to get them too. All I'm going to say is, I feel like if we're actively hating ourselves to get the rarest platinum, we've lost the spirit of the game. And I don't think we should do that. It's one thing to get a platinum you've been working on for a while and you're enjoying, but it's a different thing to be like, I hate this game, but I want to get the platinum to win. I don't think that's good for either of our mental health. Whereas most platinums is a different story. Most platinums is a free-for-all. That is the true test of skill. Feel the same way about My Name is Bread. I was going to buy it and try it, but it seems so hard. I'll play it a little bit, and I think once you get the hang of it, it won't be too bad, but it's definitely... There's time trials in that game, and I can't think of a worse game to have time trials. It just seems miserable. Oh, I leveled up. I forgot about that. Why not? The real plot was the friends we made along the way. I don't think Nick finished 13. I actually like 13. So I don't like the game 13, and the platinum wasn't too difficult until I got to the equipment stuff, and then it was just it's been a fucking slug. It's just there's so much equipment, and just all I'm doing is grinding for money. So I'm fighting the same fucking turtle about 40 times for a chance at a drop that I can sell to make some of the material. It's just so much. It's just so boring. The real friends with the plat suite a long way. I do think I'm winning the platinum race, though. Because at least the number is one. I've gotten a lot this year. Turtle was a bitch. I hate when games make tedious as fuck trophies. I agree, and that's exactly what 13 is. You are by 2. And the rarest trophy? I knew I had a rarest trophy I'm honestly more proud of, but I just happen to have a good year for platinums so far. Started my replay of F13 before 7R came out to see if I still hated it. Makes me feel incompetent. I mean, what's going to happen is the same thing that happened during our 100 race, Sean, which is at the end you're going to fucking fly by with like 10 platinums in like 3 months. Get to the end of the scrapyard, and yep, still fucking hate it. Yeah, it's just like a badly told story, in my opinion. The graphics are really good, and I don't even think the character design's bad. But the characters themselves and the story and everything else with that game are just very mediocre. I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever played, but it's definitely like not good. Me too busy come September, full-time, plus full-time school. That's true. I'm also busy, to be fair. I do work full-time, but I've been finding time for trophies. I can do this right now, actually. So, the current games, apparently Sakura Wars is pretty easy, trophy completion. Last of Us 2 apparently does too. Some of these are... Life is Strange, Before the Storm will be pretty easy. Nothing else here is really that easy. Crash 2 and 3 will be easy. Wadham should be easy. Cat Quest 2 has a really high completion rate, but that game is getting kind of boring to me. Persona 4 should be easy. These two should be easy. Galaga, in theory, is easy, and I'm just having a rough time with that one. Bridge Constructor, I just need to follow a guide for. I'm like halfway through it. I should change the name of this folder, though. Edit folder. To easy platinums, quote unquote. Stu fucking hates Last of Us Part 2 and can barely bring herself to play through it. I am not going to be discussing Last of Us 2 spoilers, as I'm trying to beat that game over the weekend, but I have zero expectations for it, so I'm playing it mostly just to get through it, more out of obligation than anything. Because a lot of people are shitting on it, and I'd like to have an informed opinion about it, if that makes sense. I don't want to join the hate train for the hate's sake. Moz. But I do want to at least be able to say, no, I played it, and yeah, it is garbage. Let me know how you like Life is Strange 2. That's not 2, that's Before the Storm. But I don't know when I'm going to get to that, to be honest. What you're saying is my chance to catch up with the plot race? Yes, Maz, it is. Maz, you actually are in a good position. The race is made so that if you... if you don't have a lot of platinums, it's actually easier. Because you have access to all the easy platinum trophies that Sean and I already have. Like the Spyro games and stuff like that. There's a lot of easy platinums that Sean and I can't get because we're such veterans that other people have access to. Earlier today, scare on my external HDD died from my PS4. Yikes, that's a big fear. See a lot of people shitting on it, in my opinion, just people saying it sucks and review bombing it like assholes. So that's what I'm trying to figure out for myself. Is this an anti-circle? Is this a circle jerk? An anti-circle jerk? What? How does the game actually match up? Which is why I want to play it myself. Digimon Detective Mod Cape's Cabin seems like a stranger quest. Dragon-like Digimon? Mod Cape's Cabin. Which Digimon is this? Triangle jerk, please. Missing one trophy on 15. Is it the fishing one? Just go and get it. No, Darkdramon was the first one. Darkdramon's different, because he mentions Darkdramon at the beginning. It's not. What fishing one? I install 15 and then reinstall it. That's like the easiest shit in the world. I banged the fishing trophy out from like level like 4 to 10 in like an hour or two. Think that's XVmon? He's part of a different thing. XVgmon and Vgmon are part of the Magnamon line, which I'm not going to be strong enough to fight him, now that I think about it. Let's go try and fight, what's his face, Duftmon. We'll see if we can take him on, then I'll feel more confident about Magnamon. I have no intention of ever playing that game again. Maz, when did you play it? Did you play it at launch? Because, honestly, I thought the game was pretty good at launch, and when I started a replay of it, it seemed like they'd done a lot of good quality of life stuff. So I think you might need to give it another shot, a la 13. 13 didn't change anything, they just left it the way it was. 15, they actively listened to player feedback, and tried to make a better game, so... including adding cutscenes and gameplay shit, so... I wouldn't write it off, because I actually like the idea of games like being like, oh, we can change that, let's just fix that. Oops, Ignis. Combat still just puts me to sleep. I actually liked the combat. I don't know. Different strokes. I thought the combat was pretty good. I want Sean to replay 15 more than anything. Sean, that's what you should do with your free time. Just play 15 again. Because he says it's one of his favorite games of all time, and I want him to play it now that it's got all the updates and shit. And with the DLC, because I want to see if it holds up. Like, I think he'd enjoy it. Era Vigimon is, oh, Era Vigimon's different, that's right. No, I already have Era Vigimon. He's, in my research thing already. I can still talk to Metal Garurumon to get some free chips, if I wanted to. How do you get chips from the Vidramon Bros again? What's their gimmick? I can't remember. Finally found you, Nick. It is I, Leopardmon of the Royal Knights. Are you to become a panacea or a poison for this world? This I came to ascertain for myself. You seem like an excellent tamer, but that is why, exactly why, you can become a threat to all Digimon. You insist on living among us Digimon, then fight me through battle, prove that you have what it takes. What if you're like, okay, let's do it, and then he just fucking stabs you? It's like, no, I thought you were going to fight my Digimon. It's like, no, I'm fighting you. Actually have no idea who it is. They give you stuff if your stats are high enough. Oh, so that should be easy. I know they give you chips, which is dope. Hey, please don't die. Okay, alright, we can probably take him on. He's only level 50. I guess some of the Royal Knights are stronger than others. I can probably take Crusadermon on after this too. Oh wow, they're wrecking him. We're fine. This is good because it'll unlock them later. Oh, where's Kantarosmon / Slapemon? Because he has the best different dimension ability of all, which is he gives you like one of each mini chip, which is fucking super OP. It's not just mentioned, I think, but they only give you stuff once. I think it's once per Digivolution, isn't it? The power plant? I think you're right, actually. Gotta love a game where a handful of Sukumon will challenge, but that's one of the Royal Knights, yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, while we're here, let's go talk to the Digimon bros, since Maz's favorite Digimon of all time, Gold Digimon, is here. I could not tell if he was being sarcastic or not. Guys, I'm drinking water like a good noodle. Aren't you proud of me? Put some respect on my boy Yellow Digimon's name. Why is she your favorite? I don't understand. Also, do I have Gatsumon recruited? Or are you Meteormon? I don't remember what his fucking game is, or if he's recruitable. I'm gonna leave him alone. I don't want to deal with him. I also cannot get over... Is there a run button in this game? I don't remember. Because it kind of feels like every Digimon is faster than me. Maybe just a funny recolor. Sarcasm, by the way, no idea who my favorite Digimon is. I really wish people... I know... First of all, I know people are going to ask me as soon as I say this, because that's how you guys are, and I would do the same thing, so I don't blame you. But with that in mind, I hate when people ask me who my favorite Digimon is, because it's something I should know. Like, I've done enough Digimon-related things where I should have a favorite. I really don't, though. I like a lot of Digimon. I should replay 15. You should do that. I think you'd enjoy it. I also want to replay 15 for what it's worth. I just haven't. It's on my list. My imaginary list. I should make an actual list. Carlos does this shit all the time. And it benefits him. I should just make an actual list of games to replay. Hey, Kivu. What's my least favorite Digimon? This is going to be controversial. I don't like Jessmon's design. He's acceptable, but I also think he's way too busy and overrated to an extent. So he's might be up there. Again, I don't hate any Digimon, I don't think, but he's up there. Honestly, Gallantmon and Crimsonmon is probably like top 3. It also depends on whether it's standalone Digimon or like including their whole line. Oh, you have to include the whole line. It's weird that these two are reviving Susanomon instead of becoming Susanomon. Some Ivy from the Palace of Thorns. Get it? Well, it's moist. Ew. That's a lot. So you have to do a fetch quest for him? I don't remember that part. I Jessmon more than Betsumon. Betsumon at least has an idea in mind, which is to be a fucking weird troll Digimon, which makes sense. And he nails it. So yeah. I have trauma from Red Vmon and Logic Volcano. He gave me a powerful attack, but he made me use up my healing items with it first. Megidramon's still my favorite. Megidramon is underused, and I'm glad he was added to Hacker's Memory. Jessmon is objectively the worst Royal Knight for me. I kind of agree. I think he has so much potential. I would love a Jessmon X where he looks like an actual Digimon and not a monstrosity. Or they go all in and make him look even worse, which I would kind of respect at that point. I like Gankumon X, where he's just fucking shirtless. It's like so hard-boiled. The Gankumon parts in Cybersmith were fantastic. Gankumon needs more of a speaking role in every game that he's in. Okay. Is this really like a one and done? I guess it is. Shit. Okay. Jessmon X is this, by the way. It's literally Jessmon on crack. I kind of appreciate that. Let me look that up. Gearmon always have a special place in my heart because he was my first ultimate in the original somehow. I can get that. How the fuck does Betsmon have a bigger dick than Chaz like Anamon? Oh, stop giving me emails. I have to turn my work emails off. I'm actually going to do that right now. It does not take that long. I've gotten more today than I've gotten the rest of the week. It's like they know that I'm on vacation. Let's just turn sync emails off. How about that? And calendars. And tasks. Just leave that there. Okay? How's that sound? I'll turn you back on eventually. Carry the fucking chainsaw all the time. Digimon 3. Made one of my favorite Digimon. Beelzemon. Just for that intro. Okay. What was... Alright, let's go back. Alright. We can run to Crusadermon now, I think.
Made my day.
I don't know what else to do. Digimail? Oh, right. Okay. Has anyone watched the Harley Quinn show? The DC animated one? I really thought it would be garbage. Like, actual garbage. And it's probably one of my favorite shows I've seen in a long time. It's just, like, so self-aware, but also tells a good story, and also is really fucking funny. And gory. Like, when it makes sense. It's something that I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on, and its show is fucking amazing, to be honest. Like, if you have to pirate it, however you can see that show, please do. So the first episode, I haven't seen the rest. Maybe I'll go back. I think they just wrapped up season 2 a week or 2 or 3 ago. And I'm like, kind of messed. Like, I kind of just want more already. It's like, it's something that I never thought I would be interested in. Because I don't really care about DC that much. I also don't care about Harley Quinn that much. But that show made me care about Harley Quinn. And all of her, like, sidekicks. They also just straight up rewrite other characters. Like, ones that might have been, like, evil before are just, like, more chill. Like Clayface. They also do Batman really well. Batman is voiced by the dude who voices Rex Kwon Do in Napoleon Dynamite. Ben Deirdrick, I think. I'm trying to think of what else you know him from, but, like, he's just such a good casting for Batman. They have Christopher Meloni, the guy from Law & Order and Happy, as Chief Gordon, like, strung out of his mind, which is great. They have Alan Tudyk as the Joker and Clayface, who is phenomenal in everything he does. Who else do they have? They have Ron Funches as King Shark, who's a really good stand-up comedian, super funny. They have Tony Hale as Dr. Psycho. And just a bunch of, like, good guest stars. They also really wrote Superman well, because they made him kind of, like, self-absorbed and, like, kind of bro-ish, which I think is a really good way to write Superman. DC Unlimited for a few months, for a few shows, and they actually have good stuff there. Maybe a little or Harley Quinn. It had Titans, Doom, and Injustice, yeah. Doesn't like the Joker. Get legit therapy or something. I've only seen screen caps. So the Joker, the Joker is obviously a big part of season 1. He's actually a minor character in season 2. He something happens to him, and he ends up in a relationship with, like, a single mother. And when he's, like, not himself, and then he becomes himself again, and he's, like, naturally like, okay, well, fuck her. But then the entire episode is him being like, was I in love? And then, as the Joker, he goes back to this woman. And Harley's like, "Are you gonna stop being the Joker then?" And he's like, "No. It's just now I have more of a reason to be insane." It's like, okay, I guess. It's honestly one of the funniest things they could do with the Joker is to make him like an actually good dad with a single mother, and but still make him batshit crazy outside of that. They did that. They handle all the villains really well, actually. Bane is one of my favorite villains in that show. They treat Bane as kind of stupid, which I know he's not, but They really make fun of the voice he did in Dark Knight. Every time he talks, he's like, "Yes, I'm doing this. Who put this chair in the way? I hate it." It's just so over the top and aware of all things DC. Genuinely, even if you're not interested in DC stuff, or it's honestly just a good show outside of like superheroes, I really, 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 really recommend people watch it. It's like one of the best shows I've seen since like 30 Rock, Archer, and actually compared to like Archer, it gives me like similar like smart show vibes to Archer, while also being violent, and probably does a better job of being an adult cartoon than Rick and Morty does. In this world, I'm known as Crusader. Come on, I know my mission. I request about. Sure, okay. I don't think there's a single character that was handled badly in the show, which is why I hype it up so much. Oh, she's stronger than Leopardmon. Shit, or he. I don't know. Depends on the game. I need more remedy discs. Already? I do make a good pitch for it? Good. I do think Archer is very comparable to it, and I think it's definitely surpasses Rick and Morty. Which you can take that however you want, as a diehard Rick and Morty fan, or as somebody who like casually enjoys it. It's kind of like what I wish Rick and Morty was, if that makes sense. Because Rick and Morty gets way up its own ass sometimes. I know that's part of the joke, and Rick is kind of insufferable. But, you know, it's obviously a good show. No! I haven't healed at all. Probably gonna die. No. Choose life. We did it. Now I see it indeed. What I felt in your power is unmistakably justice. Cool. There's no one else for me to recruit here, I don't think. What's something everyone's been watching besides Wrath of Zalus videos, which I know you're all watching. It's fine. We don't need to get into it. I know everybody's super interested. We'll just leave it at that. Anyone else have any good show recommendations they've watched recently? Still, I'm pretty much just watched Funhouse at this point, and some CinemaSins videos here and there. I haven't really watched a lot of TV at all, or online TV. Your 24-hour stream on loop. We'll see. I've thought about one of my things that I would love to do, and I wish YouTube made an option for it, would be to just set up a live stream that's like a loop of all my videos randomized. So you just watch, you can just throw that on in the background, it'll randomly play videos I've done. I've tried to do that a little bit. I did it with, I think, Redigitize, and I did it with Kingdom Hearts, where I just did the entire playthrough as like a stream. The goal of those was not for people like actively watch them, but for people just like throw it on the background if they wanted something to watch. But I think that only works if it's like 24/7. It's definitely something I want to try again. I just don't really have a good way to do it. Started watching Parks and Rec now. I don't know why I started, but I like it. I thought the first season and a little bit of the second season was kind of rough, but once I got into it, I really liked it. It's not one of the ones I like rewatch. I know a lot of people like to rewatch that show, but I did enjoy it. I think 30 Rock did it better, and I think so I don't know. But I will say, if you haven't watched it yet and you guys have Netflix, Community is on Netflix and Hulu now, and that is one of the greatest shows of all time, and the more people that watch it, the better. That show is the reason John Barnett watched my channel. If you want to be like John Barnett, the quintessential Wrath of Zalus viewer, Watch Community. I have a TV in my room, it just never gets used. Enjoy Parks and Rec characters more than 30 Rock somehow. Interesting. I mean, again, you know, people can like different things. I'm sure my tastes are obviously different. Something about 30 Rock I just think is so funny. And Parks and Recs felt like slightly differently aimed jokes, if that makes sense. Like more broad appeal. Whereas 30 Rock was like super specific jokes that just didn't really make sense to most people. Not saying like you have to like it. No, it's more of like I feel like 30 Rock zoomed in a little bit more. Or it was more of like my tastes. Community's great though, yeah. We should all want to be John Barnett, yeah. I rewatched Community recently, once it was added to Netflix, and I do not regret that at all. I got into Community by watching it during my lunch breaks at work with a coworker. It's so good. One of my favorite shows of all time, and I'd forgotten that until I rewatched it, to be honest. Because I used to own all the DVDs, and I used to watch them occasionally when I was in like high school and like a little bit out of college, or a little bit into college, I should say. And I like lost the DVDs and stopped rewatching it. But holy shit, that show hold up. Like the writing for, I like just like the characters in Parks and Rec keep watching more. I guess that's fair. The characters are definitely good in Parks and Rec. I will say that's one of its stronger points. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I should rewatch that. See if I still like it. I trust your judgment, Red. We've got similar tastes. I thought the Royal Knights were here. Oh, they are. They're like off to the side. Hey, can we hang out here? I just hate how boring the Royal Knight recruitments are. They're like, can we fight you now that the game is over? I'm like, I guess. It just seems like they could have done so much more with it. Like, especially since some of the other sub-stories in this game are so much better done. Oh, wow, these guys are super weak. That's the other thing. It's like there's no rhyme or reason to who's strong and who's not. There, Krabs has better written jokes. I think so. I think the shows have a different appeal. Parks and Rec is more of a nice, comforting watch that puts me in a good mood. That I can agree with. I do think that Parks and Rec has more broad appeal, which isn't a bad thing by any means. It's just a different type of humor. Okay, this is clearly cheating. Can we all acknowledge this? That they're just firing them off back and forth? Hello? Police? Alright, now it's Craniumon's turn again. Remember when that guy was threatening to purge the digital world using a couple of using the corpse of Royal Knight? Yeah, we're just not going to show up for any of that. Oh, with the Omegamon stuff? Yeah, you'd think they would. Hey, Shark, welcome back. We were just saying how you're the best version of Shark, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, they kind of did the Royal Knights dirty in this game. At least they were like central to the plot in the Cyber Sleuth games. I do still think we need a good Olympus 13 showing. And we need more X antibodies. There's just so many unused Digimon. I know this, I bring this up every Digimon stream, but there's a lot of Digimon that were done dirty. I'm trying to think of who else we can recruit. I guess I feel better about taking on Magnamon now. I don't know about Omegamon and Alphamon since they rocked my shit, but we already got Lucemon, which should have been the hardest one, right? Maybe I just got unlucky. Maybe they just got some good hits on me. I'm not like ready to go challenge them again, but you know. Also, we're at 170 prosperity. We only have what, 30 more? We really don't have that much left to do in this game. There's 12 that aren't Dianamon and Minervamon showing up in the games would be a nice start. I don't want Minervamon anymore. I want Mervamon because I like big titty snake girls. I don't care. I'll say it. I'm very sure that any kids who grew up watching Gross Wars, because it was clearly a children's show, saw Mervamon and had some very strange, confusing feelings. Alright, I do think that's probably it, though. Because, again, I need food. And, you know, I can get tired sometimes. So that'll be it for today. I might play this in the anniversary stream. It'll depend on how I'm feeling. Because we are going to do Digimon World randomized as well, so... Incredibly brave. Maz, have you seen Mervamon? Because I'll show you comparison to Minervamon, and you can decide who the empirically better Digimon is. What a closing knot to leave that on, right? Big T Snake Omen equals win. Yeah, I've seen it. That's what I thought. I refuse to take any arguments about this. But thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. As a reminder, if you're watching this, the anniversary stream is next week. It is on Friday. I'll do a separate reminder video. Also, Bracket Round 2 is currently still running, so go watch those videos. This is part of it. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And this is going up against... Who's next order going up against? Check my notes. Next order is going up against... Oh, next order actually lost to Tactics. I forgot about that. I believe next order is going up against... What a weird thing. Is this really what I thought? It is. Next order is going against Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, which is a weird matchup. So we'll see which one gets more. Thanks for the stream. Take care, people. Later, Nick. Have a good one. See you guys. Have a good night.